Tell me what you want, tell me what you want. Tell me what you're feeling inside. Just gonna take you out of my mind. And I gotta wake up without myself tomorrow. Try to confront every wall that you said. Even after you left, all this gap turned out to become sorrow. Tell me what you want now, tell me what you feel inside. Just gonna take you out of my mind. You gotta sit in your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my outside? It's hard to breathe. And I got marked by your eyes now and forever. You're stitching your lies, dancing with the disguise. When my hatred will rise, we'll realize that we're never meant to be together. Tell me what you want now. Tell me what you feel inside. Just gonna take you out of my mind. You gotta sit in your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my outside?
What is up, everybody? Hold on, let me start my camera. So, I first want to say hello, and I want to start this with I don't have a single solitary issue with Ernie. We made amends a long time ago. I see him for who he is, I accept him for who he is. But I've seen some patterns, some cyclical patterns that I want to talk about today. Because right the last 2 days, I have seen this cycle of patterns emerge where Ernie is looking to vilify someone. And today I'm going to expose that with these acts. Ernie needs to vilify someone um, in order to say, well, I had this, but I could not do this because the troll. And right now, he is crucifying a group of ladies that want to walk away. Much like when I wanted to walk away from Nicolina. And I have to do something. I don't care about Ernie taking people's money. I don't. I'm not here to save people. I'm not. I thought so. I thought when I first started, when I made this video, I thought I have to save these people, right? Guess where that got me? Dumped all over, doxed, shit on, called a troll, called a this, and I became one. And I became a fucking asshole. Now I'm watching a group of women that want to walk, they want to cut their losses. They believed in their friend. They were loyal to their friend. And now they're getting dumped all over by fucking trolls at the behest of someone who wants to vilify someone so he can prove to the world that he's not a failure because the trolls ruined it for me. I have watched this pattern for 3 years. I know it as good as I know anything else in this world at this point. And this is why I left this fucking community. It's garbage. It's going to continue being garbage. This is absolutely the Ernie Shell community. And again, I don't have a problem with it. But I don't want a part in it. I do not, there's no winning. Look at who he's let back in. The person, and welcome in everybody.
Hey everyone.
Welcome in everybody. I don't have an issue with them. I'm never going to have an issue with them because I have self-control, so I don't have to answer people when they're mad at me. We should not agree all the time. And in us disagreeing, that's when you know who your friends are.
Yep.
That's the truth. If you have to agree with someone 24/7, that's a cult. That's not a friend. Now, I have watched, and what's up, everybody? I see y'all. It was. I'm sorry, but in order for Ernie to succeed in his mind, he has to blame it on right now. I'm not going to name them, but we all know it's Mama T and Lori and some other ladies. And I don't know who wants to walk away. I don't know. But I do know because I've seen with my own eyes this entire week a set of people say, you know what? I'm not about this life. I'm leaving. I'm done. I don't hate Ernie. I do not hate. I don't wish him harm. I don't. But I did get a message. I looked today. December 7th. I got a message from Ernie Shell. And you know what it said? I'm dying. Well, he did what he always does. and turns his back on people to blame people for his failures. This time it was Mama T and Tiger Lori. And he's like, I'm going to point this out because I'm sure at some point she'll come in here and flip the fuck out on me, but whatever. Maggie Mack, I seen with my own eyes. I was up on Mama T's panel yesterday. All right? She was trained to just go forward and like be like, you know what? I'm watching her detox from Ernie's show. Okay? It's the best way I can put it. She's realizing what I knew to be true, what I believe to be true, is it. The truth is out there, but you can't see it till you're ready to see it. It's something I saw years ago, but that's my journey, not hers. Everybody has to see it in their own way, their own time. It's not for me to sit and beat people over the head and say, you're wrong. That was wrong of me. My approach was wrong. Mama T doesn't want to hurt Ernie. Tiger Lori sure don't want to hurt Ernie. But yet they're being vilified, like I said. Yeah. Exactly. What did he bring up again? Now, he set it up. Was that yesterday or was that the day before? He set
Yesterday,
it up.
I think.
I'm going to go to Tennessee and I'm going to expose the underworld, right? I'm going to show you a day in the life of that baby Summer Wells. Mm-hmm. How? Ernie, you're homeless. You're jobless. You rely on donations to survive. How? Be honest with yourself. I'm honest with him. I'm honest with all of you. What's up, everybody? Okay, KCG. Always good to see you. Yeah, Ernie Show. I'm honest with him. He's a troll. I've known this about him for the longest. This rescue the children stick that he's done, it was for a reality show at one point, and I don't know what it became. It became a reality. He says it all the time. It's just a movie, people. I'm a liar for hire. But no one believes it. I believe him because I see it. We all have seen the proof. Now, a couple of years ago, a friend of mine died from leukemia. She fought it. She was 3 years older than me. I've known her since I was 14. And she fought it in her, I think she got diagnosed, it was in her late 20s. And then she fought it, beat it the first time, and then through fucking COVID, she got it again. But this time, it came back with a vengeance, and she lost her battle. And I sat with her while she was in her hospice bed. She was not with it at all. And I held her hand for hours and hours and hours. What's up, Tyrant Bird? And I heard 2 days ago that Ernie is going around saying he has leukemia. And I said, no, he's not. I don't know much. I'm not a medical professional. But what I fucking see is drug abuse. And I don't need to be a doctor. Okay? There's just certain things, Ernie, you just don't lie about. And I'm going to do something. I'm not just going to sit by and let these women who want to walk the fuck away get kicked. And then you are, mark my words, had I not have gone fucking live today, he would have pulled a fucking highway run and blamed it on Mama T and Lori. I bet my life They're not doing anything. Just the same fucking paranoia that got Nicolina to fucking persecute me for the last fucking year. She's trolling me, bitch. I don't care if you're alive or not. I don't think about you. I don't look at you. Nothing. 2 weeks ago, I get a fucking text. Nicolina says, you've been trolling her since December. You're emailing her every night. What? She knows I fucking hate email. I rarely answer my fucking email. What is she talking about? Ernie is doing the same fucking shit, but to Mama T and Lori and some other ladies. Because it will come out that, they got in my way. And listen, I don't care who the fuck you support. Never have, never will. But I think we need to show the pattern.
Especially when people are starting to get hurt. If you don't agree with it and you want to walk away, that's the main thing.
Yep.
Support whoever you want to.
Yeah.
But don't go after the people that just want to walk away.
Yep. And that's when I said to myself, you know what? Okay. I will absolutely private videos. I've done this all along. When I'm walking away, I'll private videos because I don't want it. The things that are done, the ridiculous trolling that gets done to the people closest to me when I'm commenting on a person, it's fucking trash. And I have went through this for years now. It's not just me that gets attacked. It's everyone close to me. In fact, it's rare that I get attacked. Breaking news. Breaking fucking news. What are you going to do? I don't care. Nobody should care. At this point, I think we've gotten past the, oh my God, they're going to come after, what, my kids? My dead brother? And I don't have kids. And guess what? You've triggered every last bit of me. That's why I left this fucking community. It is legitimately a fucking cycle of abuse. Mama T said that the other day. And I can't remember if it was Roz that said, I'm sorry, I'm not catching chat. I think it was Roz that said, that's a strong term. Can you elaborate? Something to that effect. And I'm watching her process years of things she believed to be true. She really believed him. She absolutely believed in Ernie. And I'm watching her process, and others, the truth. And they'll say something like, oh, but he did this. No. And that's hard to watch. It's hard to watch people. Yep. That's it. There's a certain type of people that are affected by manipulation more than others. Right there. Domestic violence, intimidation tactics, and re-traumatization, fuckery factory games. It is a game. It's become a game. And I'm watching people cycle through it again. Who did we see today? Who did we see all come together today?
It was amazing.
I was shook it.
Me too. I mean, it's come down to the point where it's going to stop if the person's about to pass away. Are you kidding me?
Breaking news. Ernie Shell is not dying, people. He told me he was legitimately dying December 7th, 2023. He said, I'm down to 122 pounds. I'm dying. I said, sorry, man. Guess what? It's June 7th. He ain't changed any. If he had leukemia, trust and believe he'd been dead already. Because he told me he was dying. I am sugar. He told me he was dying December. I went back and looked. I don't believe in kicking people when they're down, but I do believe in impeding progress when he is about to pull a highway run and blame it on Mama C and Lori. How come nobody sees this? How come the people, and listen, support who you want, don't give a fucking shit. I want no part. I ain't been covering none of these fucking people. I will absolutely assist people when they need fucking videos. I've been doing that lately. I will continue to do that. Then I thought, you know what? Why not just go through them and make them all fucking public? So quickly, people, I don't understand. When I make amends with people, I don't forget the shit that they've done. Because I'm preparing for it to happen again. Peace does not mean merge. Peace means, all right, we got the best of each other. I'm out. Why would you align with people if you give them a chance to, if they tell you, traders, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do better. And I say, okay. And I give them another chance, and then they do the same shit. What we're witnessing this week. It's time to walk away forever. And that's what I'm choosing to do. And that's okay. But on my way out, let's remember how we fucking got here in the first place. And maybe it would be a good thing because I know a lot of people that I've seen. And now if he blames this highway run on me, you will also know he needed a villain. I don't care if it's me. It is what it is. Wouldn't be the first time he blamed a highway run on the Mean Girls, right?
I want him to get help.
True.
He needs help, y'all.
He does. And when you're donating money to an addict, what do you think is going to happen? Especially with the fucking fentanyl problem this world has. What do you think you're contributing to? I challenge people to do this. What's up, everybody? I agree. I challenge people to do this. Go to your Cash App or your PayPal, whichever way you've done it. Do this privately. And look up each creator and how much money you've sent them. All of them. Me, everybody. I challenge you to do that. Do it with Ernie. And I think you'll be shocked, as I know many, many people lately have been shocked. As you're sitting around in your holy t-shirt without your basic necessities, because you've been taken for a ride into believing that someone needed it more than you. How many times, say, very few people do I give money to on this platform. And I always give it for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If I'm entertained, you're getting some money. Or I'll maybe do a membership. I challenge. And you don't have to tell me, what's up, Jaded? You don't have to tell me nothing. Let me skip back. to this video. I want to show you some of the screenshots in this video. And I'm going to mute this. Now, all of my old videos, the intro was 33 seconds, so you could skip it forward. Some of them, the music's cut out because, you know, it was what it was. All right, well. I think the real question is, what won't Ernie, the scammer, inside shell lie about? And this video was made August, was it 2022? Oh, 1 year ago. No, I was right. August 2022. Here's a screenshot I've come across. Now, this screenshot is of Jimbo Collins and Ernie Show. January of 2020, Ernie's telling Jimbo he needs him to make a diploma for him. All right, so right here, video chat, and then that's Ernie on the left here. I still need to come up with something on a college diploma, bachelor's degree. Jimbo says, okay. Ernie says, 2 or 3 people came, had broke in, or someone let them in, and I I locked the door securely. I then called the police and waited with dispatcher on the phone until police arrived. Now that was January 26, 2020. Then this is later in the day. Hey bro, you good? Yeah, what's up? Good, man. Because here's the pattern right here. Okay? Here's the pattern. Here's the cycle. It's the same. This is from 2020. This is a 4-year cycle. I mean, this has been going on 4 years. All right, December of 2019, more screenshots. Ernie says to Jimbo, I'm a new man with all this training. I said, what training, you fucking gimp? This screenshot also says from Ernie to Jimbo, I've joined 4th Regiment 2 and Battalion MP. Stolen valor. All right. To the left is Ernie Show. I love it. 40 cal, Gen 4. I've learned so much, man. I'm a new person, man, with all the training. Jimbo says, that's awesome, bro. I joined 4th Regiment 2 and Battalion MPs. And here's the picture. Now, this picture has been blown up, and this patch, it's been exposed that there was something weird with this patch. So this is all out there. It's not like this is a secret. But this is what Ernie does to people. He hits them up. He gets into their brains. He tells them what they want to hear or something to impress them. And depending on your answer, okay, why? It's called a cold reading. It's called a cold reading, okay? If you're a psychic, this is why psychics are on fucking, not real people that are psychic. I'm talking about, you know, Mrs. Cleo, all right? It's called a cold, yeah. You're welcome. And again, I don't hate him. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But I've seen enough to know, again, I'm out. I've been out. I don't want no part of this shit. But I'm not going to sit here and watch people that just want to walk away. They've cut their fucking losses. And could you imagine showing your fucking face on this platform after you've been taken for a ride? Can you fucking imagine how embarrassed the typical person would be, and how hard it is to actually say, you know what, I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to go forward and stay on this fucking platform because you know what? I've built a little community here. Fuck the past. I'm moving forward. That's actually hard to do. And I'm seeing people this week do it in spite of all communities coming at them. Betty fucking Washam. Are you kidding me? Pink. Oh my God. Pink fucking bow.
I couldn't believe it.
Pink bow. It's funny, she couldn't get on a panel the other day, right? It's because she's slow. That's what she said. I don't understand, right? I guess she ain't slow today. I guess she had a better day. I don't know. Maybe some days she wakes up and she's not slow. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. You have to walk away. To me, when people are addicted to drugs, it's common sense. They have to hit rock bottom. And when people are co-signing their shit, saying, I never thought it would happen, but later we're going to show alive. And I 1,000,000% agree with Constance Sue. Okay? I'm giving her that. I am giving her that. We're going to play a live soon. I agree with Constance Sue.
Yep.
She's 100. Again, she backed off. She said, you know what? I'm done. She's back at it. Why is she back at it? Because she sees the signs and the symbols. Isn't that what Ernie said? Watch for the signs and the symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Betty Washam's, Rosie. Chris Miller is back with Ernie, and Pink Bow is with Nicolina. She's modded in Nicolina. And it was on Betty Washam's panel today. I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? What's up, Lily? What's up, everybody?
It was crazy.
Sorry,
No, I'm just saying, I couldn't believe I was reading the comments, how people were agreeing with each other, and I'm thinking, really? This is what it takes for all of y'all to agree with each other?
Nerd.
It's sickening.
What's up, crazy nerd?
Absolutely sickening.
So, let me go back. I'm going to read some more of these. All right, like I said, I joined 4th Regiment 2 and Battalion MPs. And again, this has been blown up. United States Army, military, police. There's another picture, the task force picture that's been blown up, and it's got some weird shit. I mean, if you're looking, you know what you're looking for. And let me skip. Let me skip over. All right, here's a screenshot of Jimbo covering up stolen money and a victim of Ernie's Eric Rush. Now, the Eric Rush thing, I go back and forth on. I don't know. I really don't. I think I know. I think he's a victim. I think he's a perpetrator. I don't fucking know. All I know is I wash my hands and walk away. There we go. Here's the cycle. So I put this in August 2022. Now, every time someone comes out against Ernie, he runs a character assassination campaign against them. What have we seen all week? Now, remember, Nicolina, hey, sweet Melissa. Nicolina first went to Mama T, okay? She said, no, bitch, no. But Ernie didn't. Ernie didn't. He accepted her, okay? So Ernie has to make a villain out of who? Mama T. And I'm stepping in the way this time because this is not cool. Yep. He once character assassinated Betty Washam. Another thing he will absolutely do is pit people against each other. So all along, let's think back. Tina Simmerly against, gosh, who was it to begin with? There's been so many. So he'll tell Tina Simmerly one thing. Oh, I have this live actually somewhere. When I go through my videos, I'll find it. I have a live where I expose Tina and Alicia Turner. Yeah. Share alike. Don't give it to Ernie, okay? You look fucked up today. All right, Judo. Yeah. Yep. And I think Ernie, go do you. I don't care what you do, but leave innocent people alone. Now, Mama T has flaws. We all have flaws. I have, yes. Yes, I did. She's modded in Nicola's chat. And she was on Betty Washam's channel all day today.
She even took the panel. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. She even took the panel over when Betty had to leave for a moment, acted like she was a pro at it. Like, who is this person?
Yeah. I thought she had a stuttering issue, and that's why she couldn't get on a panel, because talk like that. Where did stutter go? Pink Bow, where's the stutter? Come on now. So, we all have flaws. But I've watched multiple times it come out in the wash that Ernie keeps people separate. Why does he keep people separate? Because he lies to one person about one thing, one person to the other thing, and if they ever come together, guess what? He's fucked. When? This would have been a month or two ago. Mama T and Lori were fighting. That's perfect for Ernie. Mama T and Lori said, nope, you know what? We are going to make it right. Worst scenario for Ernie. Did you notice after? I want you to think back. I want you all to think back. I won't show it. It's still up. All those lives are still up. Both Mama T's and Ernie's. Think back when Tiger Lori and Mama T said, you know what? We are going to work it out, and we're going to come together for Ernie. Ernie started treating them a whole lot differently, didn't he? Things started to get weird, didn't they? And then who had a falling out? Mama T and Ernie. Because Tiger Lori has one story, Mama T has the other. And the worst thing that can happen is those two get together and compare notes. Worst case scenario. What's up, MRA?
Okay. Hey, everybody coming in.
All right, Karen. Yes. Betty Washam's panel. Pinkbo was up there for, yep, they did. They do hate Pinkbo. Pinkbo is crazy. She's manipulating people. She's in the right community. Can I just say she's in the right community?
I thought just a month ago, Nick and Pinkbo were at it in Purple's chat constantly.
It wasn't even a month ago. It was a week ago.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Like,
oh, here we go.
Whatever.
Yep. All right. So these screenshots are a little harder to read. There's all kinds of information in the rest of these screenshots when you blow them up, but it gives the grift away. Right here. Ernie stole $25,000 from me. The Viper Pit MMA family is furious. He's hiding and deactivated on Facebook. This man is dead right now. Ernie has a history of finding people that are financially well off. He can morph into anything, just like it's a cold reading. That's all it is. Some people are naturally talented with the ability to walk up to people and do what's called a cold reading. Look it up. And within that first 5 minutes, become what you need when you need it. And then guess who's the financial recipient? Now, best grift ever invented. Most of you, I know my community, my audience, 91% women. Women bear children. Women care about their children first and foremost. If you spit a baby out your fucking woman hatch, guess what? You turn into a mama bear. You got some DNA that gets activated that turns y'all into some crazy women. And your only priority is saving your children. So I dangle the carrot in front of you. There's a invisible boogeyman out there. He's going to snatch your kids. But I can save them. I rescue children. And what's the best fucking grift? Okay, human trafficking, child trafficking, because it is illegal to put pictures of child trafficking victims on websites to prove you saved them. Okay, that's right. Mama Polar Bear. What's up, Jackie Blue? What's up, Kathy? What's up, everybody? JP Fluff, Sheila D. Yep. Yep, exactly. Don't underestimate them. The best way to rip you off is to tell a bunch of women who gave birth out their fucking woman hatch, who love their children more than anything, and now their grandchildren. Women never stop being a mother. Never. Well, there's an exception, but you get what I mean. The majority of women never stop being a mother. And that mothership shit transcends to wounded birds. How many people do I know that have experienced trauma in one way, shape, or form? I will say 100% of you. How can I manipulate that angle? A cold reading. What do actually all of you at one point or another feel comfortable in a chat to say something personal about yourself, like I lost a child, my mom and dad are dead, I lost my brother, sister, one way or another, my husband beat me, my girlfriend beat me, my dad beat me, I was, essayed, I was R'd, one point or another. Every single last one of you has put that in a chat somewhere. Trauma is a bonder to people that can manipulate you. It's called the trauma bond. And you become that mother bear to the wounded bird. Correct. And that's why we're all here, because we're walking away. We've taken our licks. We sure ain't going to sign up to mother a 50-year-old man. What's up, Virgo? Yeah. So today, that's right, Callie. Then they yay, Rosie. So proud of you. Then
Congratulations.
they weaponized it against you. Sorry.
Okay.
And that's why we're here today. We're walking the fuck away. Again, I've done nothing but new shit. New communities, same song and dance. And there is absolutely a sucker born every minute. But I'm not here to, I'm just here to put the information out. I've learned my mistakes. I've learned my lessons. When it gets too deep, I'm out. I'm not fucking sitting, taking the brunt in. What's up, what the fox? Never again. Never again am I gonna sit here and get fucking beat on to save people. Fuck that. I'll put the information out and I'm walking the fuck away. But we're in a pattern. Ernie is absolutely biding time till he can vilify someone. And when he vilifies someone and pulls a highway run, he's going to blame it on the person he vilified. After he's character assassinated them all the way to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's manipulating people privately, might I add. What's up, St. Almost Fire? What's up, Kintsugi? What's up, everybody? Right now, he is in people's DMs telling them he has leukemia. Anissa, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you did not go through radiation therapy, how fast would leukemia kill you? Or whatever therapy, bone marrow or whatever.
It just depends, but I can't really medically, knowledgeably speak on.
You can't?
No. But
what's up, butterfly?
he would not be able to do what he's doing now.
Correct. Okay.
I can say that.
You're a nurse. Have you? If you can't answer this, just let me know.
I'm definitely not going to give medical advice like some people that I've seen, which is abso-freaking ridiculous.
Well, let me ask you a general question.
Mm-hmm.
Not medical advice. If you were administering a physical, what does a physical entail for a job, a work physical?
Well, the doctor would be the one doing it. We would just take the vitals.
So you would, when you're taking the vitals, what would you look for? Just the blood pressure?
That, their heart rate. I mean, the way they look, if they're with it, person, place, and what time it is. I mean, if they're healthy.
Do you know what the doctor would look for?
Let's see. Physically capable of doing a certain job. Signs and symptoms of any abuse, neglect to self.
Okay. So, I know for me personally, I've had a work physical. When I worked at a factory, they sent me to a doctor. They also sent me to a physical test. I had to go upstairs a bunch of times. I had to lift crates that was like 50 pounds. I had to do all kinds of physical activity. Okay. I'm sorry, Captain. You did. I remember you telling me that the other day.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
So, physical work requires you to be physically able. If you were working in the mine, okay, how did you pass a physical if you're dying of leukemia?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't? You mean to tell me you would not, if you were dying of leukemia, not getting any kind of radiation, therapy, treatment, you wouldn't be able to pass a physical?
Personally speaking, I would say no, because that's the company's liability. If they're trying to get hired on, it's a pretty strenuous job that takes lots of strength, not weakness. Like Ernie said, he was weak. Cognitive capabilities. Let's see.
Okay,
I go on and on, but yeah.
I'm gonna look for another video.
Like I said, I'm not going to give any nursing out, but what's up?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Public. I don't even know what the fuck this video is about, but it's public. Ooh, let me see this video. Video on the YouTube. Now, I'll have to go through the lives. Oops. I'll have to go through the lives and see which lives. I'm just going through my videos right now while we're live. And yeah. Yes. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. That's right. Barges. Now he's in a mine or some in the tunnels.
Didn't he
hanging upside down?
Didn't he just take down Noodles too? Slam him to the ground? Okay. I thought so. All right.
Excuse my low budget production. Oh, these are clips. Okay. How Ernie Schill gets people to do his bidding.
Guys, how many people are going to help me with my Amazon wish list? I'll have it completed today. I've been putting stuff on it. I was like, they're going to think I'm stupid looking.
We've heard this before.
But I've been finding stuff I like and putting on it. I believe I've got so many necklaces on there, I'm going to look like a white version of Mr. T.
We've heard this.
I'm just playing. Everybody said, Ernie, go get your Amazon wish list. I can only help if I have the link. Well, I ain't got the link out. I'm still putting stuff on it. I haven't put it out there yet. Lord have mercy.
Yep.
It was crazy. It was, I had to get an address to put on it. And my friend was like, dude, you have so many haters. If you put my address on, they'll come for me. I was like, no, they won't. They won't come for you, I promise. So he said, okay. So he charged me like $20 a month.
And this was August 5th, 2022.
To get my mail. Ain't that something? So I put an address like 30 minutes down the road. My buddy, he's like, okay. I'm like, I'll give you $20 a month. He's like, okay, cool. Then we made a deal out with merchandise. He's like, okay, cool, I like that. Well, yeah, I can.
And I have a clip that says the opposite. I have a clip that says Jimbo did indeed give him a painkiller, but that it knocked him on his ass. I have clips that Jimbo co-signs. He's never done drugs, but his story's changed now, hasn't it? All of these people, all three, Nicolina, Ernie Schill, Jimbo, all the fucking same. All the same.
I can hide it, but there's always ways to find it.
Remember, you go from one to the other. You say, you know what, Ernie, let's just say this is hypothetical. Ernie or Jimbo did me wrong. And you go to Nicolina, right? Because that's how it used to be. And then guess what? Same bitch. Same thing, just a different little grift. Now you're on to somebody else. And you go back back through, try to give each person another chance, and then you find out they are all the same. They all fundraise. They all get you coming and going. They all have sob stories.
I mean, if you're a good skip tracer, you can find anything. That's why I said I'll just use him and go from there. He's got one of those gigantic mailboxes. When I seen that, I was like, "Yep, I need Joe, buddy." I mean, literally, his mailbox.
He does.
It's pretty big.
Yep, they do. They can't exist without each other. This is why I walked away. This is why I'm happy to see people walking away. Don't stand up and fight them. Don't. Why? For what? To get shit on by everybody? Because I've watched for the last week, everyone shit on Mama T. And I'm not talking about other communities. I'm talking about people that originated Ernie Shell, Nicolena. That's the people I'm talking about, not other communities. Other communities are saying what I'm saying. Mama T, you let him take advantage of you. How do we know it's real this time? How do we know you're not going to go back? In my opinion, that's what I've heard some of the guys trying to say that to Mama T. Maybe not exactly the same because they're guys, but that's what they're saying. Mama T, how do we know this is not so much that this is real, but how do we know? But I see her detoxing from all the lies. I see Tiger Lori not detoxing, deprogramming. Deprogramming is a better word because they were hit coming and going. They were spun out 24/7. If it wasn't me coming after them, if it wasn't Nicolena coming after them, if it wasn't now Betty Washington throwing her head in the ring, if it wasn't whoever else, Ernie Shell, the entire time, I need you, I'm homeless, I need a place to stay, I need this. And they're like spun out. And when they're spun out, guess what they don't do? They don't question. Why I've always been so stern on saying the truth can stand up to scrutiny. Ask me questions. I won't shut you down. Ask me. The truth stands alone. The truth doesn't need a defense. The truth can withstand scrutiny. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first person to admit it. What's up, Midnight Baker? First person. Why? Because I'm human. I'm not here to hurt people. I'm just here to say, you know what? If people want to walk away, leave them the fuck alone. It's enough. These are the same patterns we've seen time and time again.
We both take a page out of, and that's programming.
Yep.
You see, everybody has to be programmed. You program a person into doing things.
This kind of just goes over human programming. It's real. It's everything I'm talking about right now. And this is legit as fuck right here. Here, let me cut the mic on this. The first step to program your human is to heighten the us versus them factor. This process usually involves playing upon a person's confirmational biases. So what you're doing when you're playing on their confirmational biases, you're taking what they believe and you're validating them. This is a cold reading technique. Within 5 minutes, I know what's happened to you because I've set, what does he say? Open-ended questions. The open-ended questions that I give you get you to divulge your information to me. And then what do? I compile all that information, and if you dare leave me, I'm going to bury you with it. What are we seeing happen this week? What are we seeing? Again, this video, August 5th, 2022. Tell me it ain't the same. Tell me we're not seeing this today. So this just goes over programming of humans. It's a really good article. It's a really good read. All right, I got another video. Cut the mic on this one. Anissa, can you send me that live we're going to cover? Oops.
Okay.
Pay special attention to his eyes. It kind of buffers here at the beginning, so we have to get through it just a little bit. But you can kind of gauge his mannerisms by his hands, by his eyes. Even though it's buffering, I just took the sound away. I did not edit the speed of this video in any way, shape, or form. Just all around weird. And I'm not the only one that noticed this. The chat was going nuts when this video was playing. This is the live where he let Nicolina 777 up.
Now,
This is right before she came up, I believe. Yeah, it's right before she came up.
I'm going to pull up. I'm going to leave it right there. Watch this. I want everybody to see what I'm seeing. And this is why I'm unprivating everything. Tell me what's different, except he shaved his beard. He's the same fucking size, people. He's the same fucking size. He's just telling you, I'm tiny, I'm smaller. Guess what I've known for 3 years now? In fact, Asia was the first person that told me this. I wear, how many pairs of pants does Ernie Shell wear? 3 at a time. Why did he do this when he wasn't homeless? Because he's always been homeless. He's the same fucking size. He's telling you, I'm smaller. No, he's not. That's right, Cheyenne. Look at him. Same size. Now, he's got a dirty face constantly. What does a dirty face allow you to do? Have the sunken in look? It's the same look. What's up, Miss Brittany? It's the same look. This picture right here was taken. Look at that. People, it's the fucking same. Look at his face. His face is dirty. When your cheeks are dirty, fuck, I put some gray shit on right now. It's the same. That's it. We're looking at the same motherfucker. I'm a liar for hire. No, I don't hate Ernie Shell. I don't. Do you, bro? Do you? I don't want no part of it. I don't want to hurting people. I don't want no part of manipulating people. But it's the same. Now, what I'll do the rest of today we are going to cover a live from yesterday. It's right. Yes, leukemia, what the fuck? Or cancer. Even though when Nicolina got on his panel last night, he said, I never said it was cancer. Yeah. It's drugs. He's homeless. That's it. That's it. Yes. That's fucking it, people. So, like I said, December 2nd, sorry, let me cue this live up. December 2nd, no, December 7th, he messaged me and said, Traders, I'm dying. Now, he did not give me why he was dying. He didn't give me nothing like that. But he did let me know that he was indeed dying. All right, so I want to bring this up because this is where we're at right now. And this is the sentiments. I wanted to echo Constance Sue's sentiments from yesterday. I think it's important going forward. Yeah. What's up, Dick Tan? What's up, Tracy? Could be Mr. Nobody. I don't know. I don't know.
Was give y'all my 2 cents on the unclear situation. But first,
Oh,
I want to.
sorry, guys. Let me kick this speed down just a tad. My bad.
This video.
We stopped and recorded this yesterday because honestly, I've just been sitting on the sidelines watching, and I think it's important to know as a community, this is pretty much where we're at. I see a lot of people gonna fall back for the cycle. Hey, if you want to further someone in active addiction, that's on you. That is a cross you have to bear. I'm not getting in your fucking way. I'm going to put the evidence out. If you can't figure it out, I'm sorry. As always, I know I tagged multiple people. All right,
I'm still waiting on that debate.
Miss Brittany, we were just covering Ernie's show, Mr. Lightning Tiger. Again, I don't have an issue with him. I don't. But I'm not going to sit by and do nothing when people want to walk away and he won't let them. And he's going to character assassinate them all over fucking YouTube because it's a payday for him when he pretends to have a fucking highway run and runs down the road and does all this weirdo shit. I've said this multiple times. Not only is he putting himself in danger with these shenanigans, the people on the road. Can you imagine driving down the fucking... Exactly. Can you imagine driving down the road and all of a sudden some fucking weirdo runs out in front of you and you hit them and you have to live with that till the end of time? Is that okay? Or the first responders that put their life in jeopardy on the side of a highway. That's not okay. But us enabling him. I'm here to cheer people on. I'm here to lift people up. I'm not here to tear people down. I'm not here to kick people while they're down. I want no part of some of this gross ass shit that goes down. It hurts my heart to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Or just have fun.
I'm sorry.
Have fun. What happened to that?
Yeah.
Remember how some people left for a certain reason, went to other creators because they didn't want any drama?
Nope. I have a feeling the truth about that situation is going to come out really soon. Just a feeling I have. Just a feeling.
But again, like you stated, it's just a vicious cycle. Because then when you see two people that continuously do not like each other, that just a couple days ago put down this person, we're in the same chat together, agreeing. What?
Yeah. Nicolina has done shit to Ernie.
I mean,
Wow.
Come on, y'all. Okay.
And both Ernie back to Nicolina. And innocent people get caught in the crosshairs. If you guys want to kill each other, do it. Leave everybody else out of it. Get it over with. Because I'm tired of seeing decent people get sucked in to defend Ernie or defend Nicolina, and they're the only ones that lose every single time. People, stand on your own, in your own power. If you need to carry someone that's not a friend, that's a fucking backpack, let it go.
So hold on. Let me get that down. I know Chad's going to call in a second. Be like, what are we going to eat for dinner? And I'll be like, we're eating YouTube for dinner. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Hey, Ray, Freeside sister, Dodie. Good to see you. You already know what I'm about to say. Don't do it. Well, but here's what I think though. For my violet kills. So I saw Ernie's live, and I was putting this. Hey, Ronnie, let's put this dang side table together, which came out crooked as a dog's leg. We will get into that later. I want to upload a video. It's going to be fixed. I've done something wrong. You know, it happens. But anyway, it took me 2 hours. But at any rate, so I did see Ernie's video, and I mean, he is very thin. And Constance said something like he was that thin a long time ago. I don't remember that. Never. Not like this. And I don't know if he's sick. I don't know if he's. I don't know.
Oh, damn. I didn't even hear that yesterday. I legit just fucking showed you the proof. Own eyes.
Yep.
And Constance was like, nah, he's look.
But
I had to cover this because I, for once, agree with God.
and you know what? This is one thing I want to point out. So many people like the creator and might not like the people in the chat, but they feel that they have to acknowledge and agree with that creator, or they're not going to be allowed in there. They're not going to get that same, hello, and their name mentioned. That shouldn't be like that. Everybody should have their own opinion. And here we go again with the same people thinking the same thing. I don't know. I mean, it's sickening. It shouldn't be like that.
Rabbit doesn't necessarily, for me, have anything to do with this, except Ernie modded her, which totally, I don't care. Again, I don't have an issue with Ernie Shell. I don't. I wish him well. I'm out. That's it. I'm not gonna be in a chat where people are losing their minds to defend this couch surfing man. No. I'm here for a good time. I'm not here for this manipulation and drama. I'm not. If I'm in your chat, I'm either, sending you videos or you're doing something that I totally agree with, and I'm here at the time. That's it. I don't have a lot of time to spend, just sitting people, especially sitting in a chat with people that I know are taking advantage. You won't catch me in that shit. You will not catch me in that shit at all. But White Rabbit is explaining her position on why she's okay with being Ernie Shulmutt. She is totally within her rights. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't have an issue with that. But I think this is a perfect portrayal of what people need to realize. She's honest with herself. She's saying, this is how I feel. I'm going to put it out there. But Constance is in there saying, hey, it's not cool. You're giving your credibility to Ernie Shell by sitting in his chat mic. That's what Constance Sue is trying to say. And that's what I want to echo. Ready for me to play it?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody coming in. I'll get y'all modded in just 1 second.
I don't know. All I know is that he doesn't. Hey, Amy. He doesn't look well. Hey, Constance. He does not look well, and too many people have croaked on here to just dismiss when somebody apparently isn't doing well and doesn't look like they are. That's why I can't just say, oh, he's grifting. Somebody somewhere had said something. They thought he was just pretending to be skinny. What? I'm sorry, ma'am. What? That's wild. Like you can't. You can't just pretend like that. That's insane. But anyway, yeah, so I feel bad for him. I do. Because here's the truth now, and everybody can deny it, and tell me I'm stupid, whatever. But if something happens to him, and God forbid, I pray it don't. I pray that he is pulling the biggest wool over all y'all's eyes there is. All of ours, whoever's. But I forgot the hell I was going to say. That don't it? But anyway, without him, that's what I was going to say. Without him here, do you know how desolate it would be as far as content?
And when I heard this yesterday, I thought to myself, okay, he's pulled this same song and dance before. I know for me, sweet Alyssa. I know for me, like I said, December 7th, he messaged me and said, I'm dying. You'd be dead within months. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. You'd be dead within months. If you were saying you had leukemia and you didn't treat it, he hasn't lost weight. He could have lost a little bit of weight. When you're living off gas station food, sleeping on the streets, you're not going to probably be that overweight if you have 2 legs. Okay? Especially if you are indulging in drugs of any kind, you are going to be. I could go live down the end of my street here and show you 11 people that are wasting away, not because they're sick, because they're in active addiction. That's what happens. So I'm going to disagree with her on this because Rabbit has to tell herself, I don't know what she's lying to herself right now. We've seen this before. What's up, Josh B? What's up, Matilda? We've seen this all before. And maybe she forgot, which is why I said to myself, I need to unprivate my videos. I tried to walk away and just leave it all behind, but I'm legitimately seeing people go through these same fucking cycles for 2 fucking years. We gotta just realize this is never gonna change and leave it the fuck alone.
And if you truly do care about him,
my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. If you truly do care about him, then do what's right.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I totally agree with that. Like I said, we're enabling someone in active addiction. I'm going to say it. I do care about him as a human, as an individual. I will always care about everybody as a human, as an individual. I love humanity, but I'm also going to not enable it, and I'm definitely not going to be around to see the fall. I can promise you this. He'll still be here in 6 months.
What the foundation or the secondary foundation has been built on. So I think if anything, if you don't want to send him money, just don't do it. That's another thing I'd like to get into is, at what point are we going to have people, I hope so, Constance, I really do, because he doesn't look well. He really don't. And it's concerning. He's a grown man. He can do what he needs to do or whatever he wants. And I'm not saying, believe everything you hear and send all your money, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, the people who are going to send money, there's not going to be any stopping them. Because the old saying on here, send me super chats. It sure does make people mad. People will do it in spite of and despite of. Does that make sense? So, I think it's really a waste. I'm going to say waste of time. Everybody can do whatever they want. But I'm saying, in my opinion, it is just a waste of time to try to convince people they should not send people money. And it don't never work out that way. It never works out that way. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Hey, am I insane? Here's the tricky part about that. So let's say that he's skinny for some reason that's not a scary or bad reason. Let's say it just happens to be, and all these people are up in arms and worried and all of that stuff. And let's say it turns out to be the ultimate grift. Right? Thank God. And maybe I'm being a big old sap, but there's just too many people that have been questioned about their illnesses and, hey, Daniel, all that. And then all of a sudden they're gone. It's too much. It's too much. So, everybody has the ability to not send cash apps and all that. Everybody's got that ability. So, if they're, hey, Fox, if they're going to do it, Ain't nobody gonna stop them. And I was, hey, honeybee, and I don't see nothing wrong with sending that man a little taco here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's entertainment, honestly, pure entertainment. And I guess the question is, at what point does the responsibility of the money part fall upon the people whose money it is?
Now, I totally agree with that in the way. All right, let me show you something. Okay, this is why we're here today. And hello, Rowena. Hello, everybody coming in. That is White Rabbit, Josh. Oops, let me unpin this comment. Hey, KK. Always, KK. You and Rosie are amazing, okay? I seen your little announcement. How freaking adorable was that? I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. Ernie Shell, Jimbo. Okay, this is a post. I'll have to go back and get the top half of this. But while we're here, let me show you. Speaking of health, I am slowly dying. Who knows? Maybe it's from all the government experiments my body has been subjected to, or could it be that special liquid I was soaked in? That matters not. I keep on fighting the good fight, which reminds me, what is really good? Maybe I will ask my publicist. Duke Doolittle does just like his name, Doolittle. Just kidding. Thanks, brother, for all the fun social media time. Fun fact. Now, this is from 2021. Okay? He was dying in 2021, people. I do agree with White Rabbit on the fact, which is why I challenge anyone listening that does not believe me. People, check your Cash App totals. I don't get you, boys.
Are they fighting? Play fighting?
Check your Cash App totals. If you've sent him hundreds of dollars, some people have sent him thousands. Some people I know very well. In fact, things will be coming out soon that will prove he has been. Almost like he's had an allowance. Yes, Smoky Guru. Super Soldier Tigers have 20 plus lives. That's a fact. He's had an allowance. He's had a place to stay. He's had all of these things provided for him. And yet, he couldn't do the one thing that was asked of him, which is to stay off drugs. We're all enabling him in a way. And I can't do that. I can't do it.
You understand? Like, at what point do you say, what a shit show? At what point do you say that? But at what point do you also say, hey, you give somebody all your money, that's your problem. Right? You can't keep babysitting all these people. Nobody can. I wouldn't even bother. I don't care. Hey, Cotton Candy. I don't care if everybody on here literally gets thrown out of their apartments because they give all of their rent money to a creator. That does not mean a bit more to me, hey Tim, than a man in the moon. And I know it makes for good content. I'm not trying to deny that, because it does. But aside from that, though, hey, Crystal Fire, I mean, what's the big deal? And I know what everybody's going to say before y'all even say it. Don't put it on Summer's name. Listen, if y'all don't get mad every time somebody uses Summer's name, then you're going to have to get mad at everybody that says her name when they're covering the people that cover that says her name. Then you're going to have to be mad. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be the longest line of people.
Now, did that get... Hold on. Let me kick that down just a bit. Normally, stock's hella slow. It's very frustrating that... All right, y'all know my new content. I've been covering whatever you want to call it, tragedy pimps, trauma vultures, and I'm going to stay doing that. This community is a pattern of hell, okay? I don't want a part of it. I'm going to release my videos because I've done a lot of work to prove just where we are fucking today. We're right back where we fucking started.
Yep.
I'm not going to be a bystander anymore. I was an equal willing participant in this shit show on all sides, co-signing all kinds of gross shit because I thought I was doing the right thing. Now I'm going to drop it and walk the fuck off. But people that want to sit here like we're listening to, saying, well, I support this. I don't care if you're doing this. I don't care if you're doing this. Rabbit, do you realize that someone that's in active addiction, you can legitimately enable them to death? And maybe she's not thinking he's in active addiction, but I know of people that have supported Ernie monetarily with thousands of dollars. And yet every time he says, I'm going to do something, thank you. Every time I'm going to do something, what did he just bring up? Summer fucking Wells?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's think this through. You're homeless. You clearly have not showered. You clearly don't have any other pairs of clothes. You look homeless. You're, excuse me, you're sleeping on the ground. Every time I hear someone in the background, I can tell they're also homeless. And yet you are going to keep this bullshit alive to rescue the children. Let me guess. You're going to find, now he said, I'm not going to find Summer Wells. Yeah, Nick is a liar, sweet Melissa. Nick is a liar. But
Who was that?
we do have things, we do have people that have also been through what many of you have been through. So just hold your reservations to see everything. Because I think people on their own need to come out with their own stories in their own time. Like I've tried to, thank you, Butterfly. I'm trying to encourage Mama T to just walk the fuck away for now. And Tiger Lord, just walk away. Go be you. Go find out what makes you happy. Go have fun in your community. Go deprogram yourself. In my opinion, it's going to take them months to unpack all the lies. So I can assure you, it's not going to be Mama T and Lori coming out with some huge expose that's going to answer your questions. But there are many people that have known him for a very long time, that aren't women scorned, that aren't vitriolic, that aren't whatever they could be called. They're not. They were people that believed. They were people that gave him not only a hand up, but a hand out for years. And he shit all over them because he can't stop building this fantasy world in his brain. I'm going to rescue the chitlins. I'm here. I'm here. No, you're not, sir. No, you're not. In fact, I have a live where he says just that. I rescued the children out of tunnels. This girl was going to be sacrificed. Those are his words. I have that live. I have the live where Nicolina. Thank you. Thank you. I know he said, the trash man said all kinds of rude things to you. I know he was loud and inappropriate. I know. And I heard the truck relative.
Did y'all see that look she just gave? But On another note, though, I'm sick of people using, these are real missing kids. These are real cases. It's getting beyond disgusting. And I know for a fact, if it was one of her children, she would not be okay with this. And I'm not bringing up kids in any way. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't agree with that part.
Okay.
Because we've seen what he's done in the past with Summer's case, and I am thoroughly disgusted. And to continue to say that, support him. White Rabbits, you wanted to do good, remember? You want to teach people how to do good in the world. What is the right thing? Was that the right thing for you to say?
Hold on 1 second. Chica, it's okay. I'm just showing the cycle that he's in right now so people can understand. I'm not asking anybody to do anything. I'm asking people to just see what I will unprivate and realize that this is a behavior pattern. And I don't have an issue with Ernie Show. I do not one. I accept him for who he is. I know who he is. And I'm in no way, shape, or form mad at him, upset at him. I am disappointed because he has played this game so many times. I'm going to do better. I'm going to be better. And then always he puts it off on someone else, on why his life is ruined and why he can't accomplish anything. And that's what I'm revealing today. In case people don't know, in case people weren't around, I was. This is where I started. This is where I've seen this for years. So I want everybody to know what you're signing up for when just being a mod for somebody isn't supporting them. It's not. And White Rabbit being a mod for him isn't co-signing or supporting. I really wish we'd stop doing that. If you want to be in Ernie's chat, there's nothing wrong with it. But I want you to know and have your eyes open on exactly what is actually happening. It says, I'm a liar for hire. This is for entertainment purposes, and it's only a movie. But people think, oh, he's just kidding. No, he's being serious. This started for Predator Hunter Nation to get a TV show. This started as a reality TV pilot. That's why he can only show one case, one conversation with one predator. That's why. Now he did. There's a couple news stories where he did find missing people. He's on the news. You can't deny that. But even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
The last thing I want to say is, again, I'm completely agreeing with traders on that. And I'm just disappointed too, because he does have a lot of people that care about him, truly care. And he knows that.
Yep, he does.
It's got to stop.
Absolutely. Yep. And like I said, when we're enabling him, and I'm talking about financially, he does get validation from his chat, from the people that are in his chat. He absolutely gets his life validation, which is dangerous. It's so dangerous. And unfortunately, that's a common thing on YouTube. I see that a lot. Speakeasy is another one. He gets his entire fucking validation from people agreeing with him in his chat. Ernie Shell is another one. Again, I don't have an issue. Not one issue with Ernie Shell. I do not pocket watch. But I want you to know that it is dangerous to enable someone in an active addiction. And that is the truth. That is the fucking truth. Yeah, there's I can't remember. There was a boy, and hello Joe Madre. There was a boy in I'd have to look. Yes. Absolutely. Mr. Nobody, there was a boy in like a weird hunting thing. His dad contacted him. Anyways, there was a news article about it that he'd been found and then they were pictured together, maybe on Facebook or something like that. There was something. The other ones are up in the air. There's been evidence, I guess you'd call it, where okay, these people were paid. So I throw the two of them out, but I do know of the one off the top of my head. I'd have to look back through everything. Sure, Mr. Nobody, absolutely can. Yeah, if I can think about it, or if I see it, I'm gonna go through my videos today and just public them. So feel free to use whatever. I'm not sure if I have the missing stuff in these videos or not. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's a lot of videos that I have, and I still have a fucking hard drive of old lives I can upload. So I just want people to realize that if you want to live in your reality, fake reality, do it. But people, the rescuing kid shit, I'm gonna expose what happened to Summer Wells. I have leukemia. I'm dying. I just showed you a screenshot from 21. I have a message in my phone from December 7th from Messenger. I'm dying. No, you're not. I showed his face. It's the same face. The only thing that was different is he was clean shaven and he didn't have dirt around his eyes. That's it. He looks the same. If you know Ernie, you also know he wears 3 pairs of pants. I don't know why. He does, because he's tiny and he wants to look bigger. I don't know why. It's weird.
On Earth. Ah. I help the Tiger King every now. A couple bucks here, get a taco, whatever. Well, yeah, I agree with that, Constance. I think that's fair. Let everybody make their own informed decision. Hey, Lurkin. But for me, I can tell you, yes, I do feel bad for him a lot. Now I'm not gonna say I pity him,
Thank you,
but I
Jay.
do feel bad for him. He's grown. He knows what he can and cannot do. He knows he's grown. But I do feel bad for him.
Thank you so much, JP Fluff. I really do appreciate you. Let me kick this back up. I cannot get the speed right on this.
Everybody's had a journey to get to where they are and become who they are. And I think some people have had a really rough journey and it has molded them and their minds and stuff into who they are now. And I just love people, man. Y'all can think I'm stupid for that or what, but I love all people. There are very few people that I just cannot get down with at all, right? There are people, there's very particular kinds of people that I just can't.
Same,
and he ain't one of them. I mean, he's always been nice to me. Always. And that's where it comes in, you can't really get mad at people just because they're mad at somebody else or because somebody else says they did this, or if they say, well, I've got proof he did this. Okay, well, I mean, damn, what happens when everybody else that you hang out with has done crazy shit too? Like, how do you gauge that? Same free size, me too. It's like, I want him bad to happen to him, but I also know, he said some mean shit over the years. But who hasn't? Y'all would have hated to been in my head a year and a half ago or so and heard the things going on
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you.
in my mind that I was thinking, ain't none of us perfect, I guess is the way I look at it. Hey, Wicked West, kind of feel sorry for him, not give my money. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can pray for him. You can let him know that you're concerned for him. You can lift him up with encouraging words. You don't have to send money to make that happen, right? You can just lay off of him, might not be extra cruel to him or push him over the edge or, I don't know, heck no. I feel if people give money, they should let it go and give it. Yeah. That's a good point. And if you are somebody that does, there's big givers on here. They'll give big old $100, $200. They give big money on here. It's changing all the time. If you are somebody that does that, do it with the idea that you're doing it from your heart and knowing that you probably ain't gonna get nothing back in return, and that the money might go for anything and everything. Right? Just know that. I feel like there needs to be a TOS specifically for chatters that breaks it down. If you want to call it candy, honey, you reserve the right to do so. That's what I'm getting at. Like, really, it's insulting to a lot of people to make it out like, oh, you're stupid. You gave so and so this or that. It's because they wanted to. I mean, you might have the rare instance that somebody thinks they're given to a particular cause.
Now, I want to disagree with her about this. I I think I can speak for Constance because this is something we both share. We're not calling people stupid. We're not. When I'm creating awareness or bringing awareness, whatever, I'm not calling people stupid. I see something differently. I've picked up on this. I'm putting it together because he's manipulating you into you opening your wallet. If you would not stop and give every homeless person money on your way home, why aren't you doing it for Ernie? Because he's manipulating you. So something me and Constance have in common is we're going to expose the grift. That's it. We're not calling people stupid. We're saying stop thinking with your heart, think with your head. That's it. When
Okay.
we bring that, we're not doing it because we're calling people stupid.
No, because I once thought that.
That's it.
So,
Cause or whatever, that's a whole different story. But if people are just freely giving people money, who gives a crap? Ain't my money. Good for you. And I know there's plenty of people that would say, well, I thought I was going to get a t-shirt, or I thought I was going to get a medallion, or okay, well, maybe you did. There's ways for you to ask for your money back, right? Whatever. If you did, I doubt you mailed it in an envelope or sent a money order. I'm pretty sure you did it through Cash App or PayPal, something like that. Then you could ask for a refund. Right? Some responsibility's got to start falling on these 30, 40, 50, 60, even 70, 80-year-old people that are just doling out money. And then later on, when somebody tells them, oh, I think you got scammed, then they all of a sudden go into shock and act like they don't know what to do with themselves. It's ridiculous. If my own grandmother got scammed on here, I'd say, God, way to go, stupid. You know what I mean? God rest her soul. She's not here. And she would never get scammed. But yeah, by now everyone knows the story. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody knows. I really doubt you have any new people coming in from anywhere that's like, hey, I'm going to send this lot to Tiger guy $1,000. I mean, show me a case. I doubt it because I don't think it's playing out like that. So yeah, I mean, everybody's made their assessment. Is what I'm coming down to. They've decided whether or not they want to send.
Thanks,
The
JP.
Cash App or send the donation or whatever.
Exactly.
People kind of made up their mind already. And the people that love him and want to keep supporting him, they're diehard. You're never going to change their mind. I don't care how much quote unquote proof you got. I don't care. They already know. They already know. So I guess what I'm saying is my opinion on it. Yeah, Jeffree Star is funny. My opinion is I think he's sick. Uh, I don't know why, and if he doesn't say why, I guess as much as obviously as a human being, you're like, ooh, wonder what's wrong. But the fact is, he ain't never got to tell nobody. My gosh, every time somebody tells what's wrong with them on here, they get told they're a liar. Somebody wants to see 500-page letters from a doctor and all that stuff. So no wonder. No wonder. The Tiger, yeah, I mean they changed their mind, but did they? I mean, I give it 90 days. Everything does a big turnaround in about 90 days over here.
And that's my whole, that's my entire issue right there. Okay, let me double check that I got this.
yep, I agree.
Cancer, you
Hmm.
want to lie that you were working the barges? Whatever. You want to lie that you're working the mines and that's why you're so dirty? Okay, I know you haven't worked in the last 3 days. Why are you still dirty? Because you're homeless. Because you're not showering. Breaking news, Ernie Shell does not shower. That's been a known fact forever. He doesn't. He does. I don't know why. Even when he wasn't homeless, he don't. Okay. Breaking news. Here, once again, I'm going to expose the grift. This is the cycle of Ernie Shell. I'm on top of the world, right? I'm gonna do this, my health, my body, I'm in top physical form, right? Then that doesn't bring the donations in, so then he's got to pander to the heartstrings. And here we go again. March 26, 2021. What's that say? We are all wrapped up in this small world. Let's play a game. How well do you know someone? I was once asked to introduce myself. Well, that was a good one. This is me introducing myself. Hello, my name is Ernest Shell. Not to be confused with Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest T. Bass, but you can call me Ernie. Not from Sesame Street or Bert. I was born on New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day. My mom thought I was on cocaine, and no, not the energy drink. Speaking of health, I'm slowly dying. Who knows? Maybe it's from all the government experience my body has been subjected to. Or could it be that special liquid I was soaked in? That matters not. I keep on fighting the good fight, which reminds me, what is really good? Maybe I will ask my publicist. And if I'm not mistaken, he didn't have one. I don't know who he was calling his publicist because this was before the Alicia Turner time, I think. Or it could have been Alicia Turner, and we all know how well that publicist turned out. She publicized one article for Ernie. Didn't work out very well. Duke Doolittle does just like his name, Doolittle. Just kidding. Thanks, brother, for all the fun social media time. And this is still up to this day. These screenshots were taken today. So this week alone, he was on top of the world working, right? And that didn't bring in the money. So what did he have to do? He has to fake cancer. I'm dying. Okay? That brings people back in. And then what's he have to do? I'm going to go expose what happened to Summer Wells. No, I won't save her. But I'm going to in 1 week, here we are again. And this is why I feel compelled to say, you know what? I understand people are good-hearted. But you cannot make a real decision if you don't have all the facts. These are the facts. Ernie has made masks. There's plenty of evidence to support that. Did he fulfill all the orders? I don't know. I wasn't there. There's some say he did. There are pictures. There are videos with him. Kane Hodder still to this day tags Ernie Shell. The official Kane Hodder Facebook account tagged Ernie Shell for the maker of the masks. Okay?
Rowena? Exactly. I'm going to agree with you on that one.
Yep. Well, Patty Mayo is fucking hilarious. Patty Mayo is funny. And if he would have stuck with the bounty hunter, we do know in Tennessee, he was indeed licensed and insured. But guess what? Unless you have a felony, so could you. It's like $50. That's it. The executive orders he said were from President Trump. That's not what they were about. Special Forces of Liberty Task Force, go look it up. And then you'll find de facto Attorney General. That's not a government position. That's what Chris Severe called themselves. all they did was go to Kansas State House, the Missouri House, and they went in front of the Senate or the Congress little meeting there, right? Or even the U.S. Congress, and they put legislation out. First, in the Human Trafficking Prevention Act, it was to put a porn blocker on phones. That has nothing to do with human trafficking, rescuing children out of tunnels. The Special Forces of Liberty is what I believe it became. And I can't remember exactly. There was some legislation they put forth. But it was totally different. There were not tunnel rescuers of children. That did not happen. And I can show you the proof. That's right. They were. And those of them that are taking their power back and choosing to deprogram themselves and walk away will not be victimized any further because you want to assassinate their fucking characters, say they ruined your channel, say they're trying to take you down, because you know what you sound like? You sound like a freaking deranged lunatic when you say that. Those ladies are walking away. That's it. They want nothing. They want to stop being embarrassed. That's the shared sentiment. They're embarrassed. They cannot believe they have believed for so long. And I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them because you know how it is. When you believe something and you've invested 3 fucking years, how many relationships, dang Chica, how many relationships do all the women can put their hands up for this one? I'll put both hands up. How many years have you stayed in a relationship because you were invested emotionally, financially, and you just couldn't let it go? You didn't want to give up, but it was over a long time ago. But you didn't want to look embarrassed, especially if you had kids, especially if you had this life that you were trying to live up to. How many times have we all been there? And then one day we had to eventually walk away. And that's what they're doing. And it was, even though it wasn't physical or sexual or anything like that, they put a lot of time and a lot of money into giving that man what they thought was to help him, giving him basic necessities. I will let them tell their own story if they choose to when they're ready. That's not for me to divulge. But I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them for finally saying, you know what? I don't have to deal with this shit anymore. I don't.
And yes, Rowena, that is absolutely correct.
Correct. Exactly what I'm trying to echo today. When you're enabling someone in active addiction, I said this exact same thing earlier. Fentanyl is a huge problem. In some parts of the country, they're using something that's Narcan resistant. It is a animal tranquilizer. I can't remember, xylazine or some shit like that. I watched a video on it. It's sick. First of all, it eats your fucking flesh. Second of all, it's Narcan resistant. So when you overdose, it kills you. I can't be responsible for that. Yep, exactly. That's another thing. Those ladies, I know because I've been there. They have made friendships. And now, unfortunately, Ernie, who is manipulating people behind the scenes, Mama T ain't went to nobody, and Tiger Lori ain't went to nobody and said, you know what, we're going to rebuild the Tigers. They were absolutely trolling the first day. They were mad when Ernie told them to fuck off. They were mad. I'm sorry, April. I'm so sorry. And hello, everybody coming in. If I didn't say, that's right. That's right, Bright Light. This is real life. And I got to do something. And if Ernie chooses to be mad at me, I accept that. I'm willing to accept that. But if it saves his life, I'm more than willing to take the heat. But I know for a fact, Mama T and Tiger Lori ain't doing a damn thing but trying to walk away and then figure out what makes them happy. Because they have invested everything into this man, and now they've made these friendships. And I know for a fact Ernie is pulling up fucking Nicolina and going to people behind the scenes and saying, Tiger Lori's gonna destroy me. Mama T's gonna. No, Ernie, you're destroying yourself. Every time you buy drugs and put them in your body, you're destroying yourself. Mama T's not coming for your channel. Tiger Lori's not coming for your channel. They want to walk away in peace. Oh my goodness, Joe. I bet. Hey, mermaid. So, I don't agree with Rabbit. And that's why I wanted to cover this, because if she understands what we're dealing with, which I don't think she does, and that's okay. I'm not calling her names either. But I don't think she understands even what she's dealing with. And I'm not doing anybody any favors by keeping everything private and not showing the years of fucking patterns. Because these patterns have increased so much that these patterns are going about every 3 months now. And it's deadly. It's become deadly. In 1 week, he was physically, I'm fine, I beat everything, I'm on top of the world, to I'm dying again. This was 6 months ago he was dying. Now he's dying again. I showed you 2 years ago he was dying. And there's plenty more. There is so much more. But then I would have to sit. The information is out there. If you choose to arm yourself with knowledge, I'll give you what I have, but I'm not going to go deep dive no more. I'm out. Is it?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think so. You might reset your YouTube. Is it freezing off and on? Okay. I'll shut my camera off for a while and see if that helps. All right, I'm going to play it.
So that's what I figure. I could be wrong. Talking about Ernie, Wicked West. And I guess it's easy for me to say because, I've never gotten like sucked up in the vortex, so to speak. But yeah, if I was Mount Violet, exactly. Like, I don't know where Lulu's at. She'll probably come along in a minute. But I mean, if I was, I don't know if I thought the man need help, I'd help him. I would for anybody. You'd be surprised to know that when I say anybody, I mean anybody. If I had the capabilities of helping somebody that needed help, and it was something that I could do, I would. Let me win the lottery. I'm gonna be throwing cash ups like crazy. But it's just taking. Thank you, Days. Taking responsibility at some point and being an adult and not just handing money over left and right willy nilly and then turning around and like going off about it later. That's the problem.
It's
If
funny,
you think you got ripped,
that White Rabbit's saying this now, because I'm about to show you a little clip here in 1 second.
off, call the Better Business Bureau, get a hold of YouTube, go on PayPal, ask for a refund. Ain't no need to get on here and go bananas. You sent it because you wanted to send it. Now, don't give money thinking in return it's going to make you popular with the creator, or they're going to highlight your comments more, or they're going to give you the attaboys. Because you're looking for the wrong thing. Then if you don't get it, all of a sudden you've been scammed, right? Hey, Buttercup. You ain't late. A queen is never late, huh?
Okay, I want to also show something. So this is not a, it's not a dig at Rabbit, but the one thing that irritates the life out of me about Rabbit, how much she contradicts herself. Now, and this is why it's dangerous to co-sign and enable behavior without really seeing people for what they're about. If Rabbit likes you, it's okay to send them money, right? But if Rabbit's mad at you, it's not okay to send them money. So,
Yep.
this is from 3 days ago. That the live I was just playing was just from yesterday, but this is from 3 days ago. If you don't know why Rabbit and Easy broke up, which I did not cheer on, any friendships that fall apart, you will never see me saying, ha ha. Nope, that hurts. That's fucked up. Stop kicking people while they're down. If you know what you're dealing with, put the information out and leave it alone. I've learned the hard way. If you stand up and fight for somebody, the only thing it will do is bite you in the ass at some point in time. But here we are cheering on, sending Ernie money, but don't send Speakeasy money?
I can't hear it.
Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. I lost audio. 1 second. I think my internet, I forgot. I need to shut my camera off. Something is going on with my internet. Let me shut my Wi-Fi off on my phone. All right. Try this again.
Yes. It was
Perfect.
the old people that are crazy. They don't understand. Yeah, I think it's the older people that get stuff so misconstrued on here and believe it, and that's what freaks me out. Hey, Mount Violet, that
Now,
people believe the dumbest stuff on here, like people saying just any old thing, and they're like,
now wait a minute. She's gonna directly contradict this in the other live. She's gonna say, "So what if my grandma got scammed? Fuck her." Well, okay. She didn't say fuck her, but
No, she just said dummy. No. Mm-mm-mm.
crazy. I just didn't laugh at it. If the right person said it, you could tell people anything, literally anything. And where's Frankie at? She texted me and asked me what was going on. Frankie, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't never said this before in my life. If I catch you back over Easy's over there, super chatting him, knowing he said that he just want to take all the old women's money, I'm unmodding you now. And I wish I was making a joke when I said that, but I mean it. I'm pissy. Okay, I'm pouting. So Frankie, if I catch you back over there, you're unmodded. So you better not go back over there. You got to prove your love.
What?
now
No.
I agree with her.
You already know how I feel about both of these people, so I'm trying to keep it as nice as possible. But stop it, Rabbit.
What happened to freedom? What happened to go where you want? What did we just hear in Rabbit's live? And I'm going back to yesterday's live, all about cosign and Ernie's enabling. You know, and I know Ernie's here to take old ladies' money. That's what he does. And hey, you know, yeah, Easy did. Easy. Chica, you probably already know how I feel about Speakeasy. I think he is the prototype for most creators on this platform. He is absolutely, he belongs here. He belongs in this circle of fuckery we're talking about. He is another one who proclaims to be something he's not. He does not support his children financially, physically, nothing. He's a piece of fucking shit. We all know the things he's done since he's got here. He tries to say, "Oh, I'm not doxing," but he's totally fucking doxing. He goes on and on and on. Narcissistic injury on fucking full tilt. But how come it's okay for him and not the other one. Because I'm not here to tell you what's the difference between Easy's behavior and Ernie's behavior. What's the difference? What has Ernie lived up to on this platform? Every promise he made, what has he done? You know what he's done? He's blew it on dope and hot dogs from the gas station and Mountain Dew. He has not delivered on one promise. In fact, he's ran off with a bag of money each time he comes back and says, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. What's the difference? But you want to take Frankie's wrench because she's sending Easy money, but you're telling everyone, and you're about to hear some more. Yeah. And she said it herself. She sends Ernie taco money. What's the difference? There is none. Easy's hurting people. Ernie's hurting people. But Ernie's also going out of his way to hurt Mama T and Tiger Lori when they just want to walk away. That's all they want to do. I now have people telling me, oh, Mama T is lying. What's she lying about? She ain't said a fucking thing. What's she lying about?
But she's upset though because Easy hurt her.
Correct.
That's very hypocritical.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very hypocritical from way, way back. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, Rabbit. That's the last I'm going to say.
I seen that the other day. It was disgusting. Why? Because you're nice to him? You're a whore? And I'm going to tell you right now, I have a clip. I'm going to cue it up of the exchange of Ernie's and Mama T's the other day. So we're going to play this a little bit longer, and then I'll probably finish up with the other clip.
Honey, everybody else is just early. But yeah, I can't help but feel sorry for him. You can say, oh, you're so stupid. You can say what you want to. It ain't going to change my mind. I do. I feel bad for him. And I will be praying for him too. I think you all should. Because really, he's the main player. Face it. Whether you like him or you hate him. He's the main jam on here. You know why he's a legend? Because y'all, when I say y'all, I mean people in the community, have made him one. Congratulations. Totally.
You are
It's just,
amazing.
and listen, as far as them Tigers go, I don't believe for a minute that they still don't care about him. They might be aggravated at him and mad at him or whatever, but they ain't just switched off their caring about him. I don't believe that. Mm-mm. Already told tall tales at times, but I come from a family of storytellers. Well, I feel like you got to accept everybody for exactly who they are, and that's what I do. Like I accept any of you. I accept him for exactly who he is. He makes me laugh. I think he's funny. He has his moments. Sometimes, he gets wild headed. That's all right. I see plenty of people on here get wild headed. Everybody on here likes to act like they're on a whole another level now. They're on a whole nother standard. No, no, you're just doing things different or doing different things, right? It ain't no different. It's just, it just looks different. Hey, Lauren. So, I'm not being a simp or whatever. If you want to call me that, you can. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna change what I eat for dinner tonight. But yeah, I feel bad for Ernie. Y'all cannot sit and tell me when you saw him show his frail lesbian body. You cannot convince me there is not something wrong. I hope it's something fixable. I hope it isn't as bad as a lot of people are thinking. I think a lot of people get dramatic on here too, right? Just that's what you call it. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you all a little shock here, a little bzz to your system. I ain't gonna kill you, but it might not feel too good for a second. Everybody on here is a tragedy pimp to a degree. Something bad happens right now. All y'all's hanging out in here, right? We got about double what we usually have, you know. But I guarantee you, if somebody that's always on the drama train was to pop up and go live and had a big old breaking story saying somebody croaked or somebody pulled up at somebody's house or something horrific was going on, y'all would break your keyboards getting over there to see what it was and who it was and hoping there's pictures. Everybody's got that very sick sense of curiosity. It's part of the human makeup, right? So everybody's a tragedy pimp in their own way, right? They are. Hell, the news is a tragedy pimp. It don't say they're professionals to get everything right because that is not true. So, yeah, I'm worried about him. I am. And I hope it gets better and I hope things get better for him. And I've always, from the day one, thought he was funny. I thought he was cool. Maybe it's because he's Kentucky boy, you know, familiar, right? But I've always thought he was funny. I never had ill will towards him. And I think if something really does happen to him, and I hope it doesn't, but if it does, there's a lot of people that should be ashamed of themselves, really, for the horrific, inhumane things they have said directly to him about him. And a lot of people say, well, you just don't know. He did this to me, this to me, this to me, this to me. Yeah, but wait. Was this in retaliation to something that you did to cause that reaction? Not saying the reaction was appropriate, whatever it might be. But I'm just saying, did he just up out of the blue just pick somebody out of a crowd and say something terrible to them? I mean,
Okay, sorry, I was trying to find the timestamps. Hello, Grammosaurus. Hello, Kills. Again, I'm not telling people where to go, what to do, how to feel. I'm giving you the entire picture so everyone on their own can make an informed decision. This week, when I heard him not only pretend to have cancer, okay, even though last night he's changed his story again. Oh, I never said cancer. Yes, you did, Ernie. Yes, you did. And then the very next live bring up Summer Wells. To me, guys, listen, if I like you, I like you. I have everything, Lee. I have everything. It's all or nothing. If everyone, to me, gets treated the same. If I stand for something, I don't care if it's Kel, Senrisa, Rowena, Lee, I don't care. But if we are going to maintain a YouTube friendship, then I'm going to treat you with respect. And by me treating you with respect, I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. I'm going to disagree with you. And many of you have disagreed with me. And guess what I didn't do? I didn't turn my back on nobody. We don't have to agree all the time. But this week alone, I'm dying. I have cancer. I don't have cancer. I have a job. I don't have a job. I'm going to work at night now. I never ask for money, even though, yeah, that's reverse psychology. I'm giving you the entire picture. But when I see you come after people that just want to walk away, so Rabbit, let me show you. This week alone, Ernie has absolutely went after people. He jumps on Katie's panel and he says, fuck you, Mama T. What's Mama T do? What Mama T does. She's a reactive person. Even though she is trying to stop being so reactive, you tell me to go fuck myself. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I was trying to get this timestamp queued up, but we might have to watch it a little bit. Rabbit, this will answer your question. Does he just pick someone out of the blue to attack them? Yes. Today, I'm providing evidence to show this is a cyclical pattern of behavior by Ernie. He has to give you his grandiose plans. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then he has to imagine an enemy that was so destructive to his plans. That's why he couldn't fulfill them. Hey, Ash.
Hey, everybody coming in.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it. That's it. Those ladies will be the most hated group. I'm pretty sure that's what I got on this one. Hopefully I didn't skip over it. Yeah. Why? Why are they Oh, because Ernie is going to turn them into public enemy number one, which I can assure you. If Ernie is contacting you saying Mama T and Tiger Lori have dastardly plans to bring down Ernie's show, that is a lie. They don't want to hurt him. They want to walk away and let him. Leave him the fuck alone. Ash, I know you were right along with me. There was a certain creator who still to this day says we're out to get them. Peach can co-sign this. Raylan can co-sign this. Oppositional. Anissa can co-sign this. Sapphire can co-sign this. We walked away. We didn't do anything. And what happened? That creator was so bothered that they had to go behind the scenes and build their little fucking army. This is the same. Jimbo also does the same shit. Oh, I'm the victim. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You know, you by now for 3 years, I mean, you learn to cope with shit like that. I don't let it faze me no more. I don't let it bother me. I don't let it get to me.
Right, but you gotta realize these are women that, I mean, okay. So what I'm asking is, like, there was shit boiling over underneath in the background.
I'm adding somebody. Oh, did I just kick somebody by accident?
You just showed Kells in a video earlier. He looks the same, except he's got dirt on his face, and he was very clean shaven. He's the same size. And then Constance fucking co-signed me, and that wasn't even a plan. I didn't catch that when I played it earlier on Rabbit's Live. Constance, like, he's the same fucking size.
So here's the thing.
Shit.
Beloved Ghost is the only one that hasn't said anything. And I'm telling you right now, Beloved Ghost is loyal. Beloved Ghost has been with me. She's my.
This is a manipulation tactic. Let me explain the grift. I've explained earlier, and we've all seen it play out. Tina Simmerly, and I have this somewhere on one of my lives. I put together a live, and my live is Tina Simmerly a willing participant or a victim of Ernie's show? And what I did was I put the live where Tina Simmerly and Alicia Turner finally talked. Guess what came out? Hey, little dove. Good to see you. Hey, Traders Mod Only. Half Pint. Everybody that I missed coming in. Guess what I proved? Guess what I proved? That Alicia Turner and Tina Simmerly were absolutely pitted against each other by who? Ernie Show. Same with MAGA. Same with Southern Girl and the Tigers, right? Same with Blaine Katie and the Tigers. This is a reoccurring. Me and the Tigers. The Mean Girls and the Tigers. This can go on and on and on. And what he's doing right now is he's been effective, and I busted this out earlier. He's been effective at keeping Mama T and Tiger Lori from becoming friends. Okay? Tiger Lori and Mama T never really got along too much. Month ago, don't quote me. All these lives are still up. You can go back and look. there was a confrontation between the two. Mama T and Lori finally were like, okay, we're not going to fight. We are going to get along for Ernie. That was Ernie's biggest fucking oh shit. And everything, if you think about it, everything started to change at that point in time. Why? Because he fucking knows that if those two come together and tell stories and start to open up with each other, he is fucked. He is absolutely fucked.
My main.
She's one of your first. Yeah.
She is my main go-to. Now on this panel, he's, I'll just say, anti-Mama T, Tiger Lori, as throwing it to them. Beloved is my main. Beloved is absolutely an amazing person, but he feels he can manipulate her into going against them.
The first. She is the first. Hell, Sarah.
She's dedicated. She was very dedicated.
You're close to second or third. I mean, you was actually third or something.
He
my
was.
Yeah. Yes.
So, I mean,
yes, she's back.
If you think about it, Raylan, how many times has he said, okay, how many times has he caused the fight and then went up on panel and said, you bitches, you better get along, right? Or I'm kicking you both out. And what did they do? They just shut up and go along, but they never actually came together. This time they actually came together, and it was his worst nightmare. What's up, Sarah? For real. Yeah, Kills also exposed he's been dying since 2021. It's a pattern. Listen, I'm giving him grace too, but who I'm giving more grace to is everyone to be able to make an informed decision. I am not saying kick this man while he's down, but he's down by choice. Here's the screenshots right here. These are from 2021. The March 26, 2021. The bottom half of this says, right here, speaking of health, I am slowly dying. Who knows? Maybe it's from all the government experience my body has been subjected to. Or could it be that special liquid I was soaked in? That matters not. I keep on fighting the good fight, which reminds me, what is really good? Maybe I will ask my publicist. He also messaged me December 7th, 2023. And what did he tell me? He was dying. This week, he said leukemia to someone. He implied cancer, said cancer in multiple forums, but on his own YouTube live, then later denied when Nicolino went up on his panel that he said cancer. Yes, you said cancer. Now he's going to expose what happened to Summer Wells, all in the same day. Yeah. So again, people, do what you want, but we are indeed enabling someone in active addiction. And it's right in front of our eyes. It really is. And again, when people feel like they're losing control of a situation, they respond in anger to control it. And that's what you're about to see happen on this thing.
Back in the day, she's OG. And about that, I mean, yesterday, when you did that, it was unexpected. And I just kind of had fun with it. And I used the wrench to share comments so that the chat, I used it for that reason.
I thought it was
fun like that. But I also feel like I don't like this being in the middle and feel like people could use me as a pawn because I'm my own person, I don't want to be involved in groupie fights and stuff like that.
Well, so Can I say something really quick?
Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely.
Pink Bow, you are a weird ass bitch, okay? Don't sit down in the chat lying, okay? Don't switch narratives so you can get attention or do whatever the fuck you do. I don't know what planet you think you're fucking on, but this is Earth, okay? You're talking shit and lying about shit that is literally going on in real time right fucking in front of us. So you need to shut the fuck up with all your bullshit. come up on this panel and talk, okay? You have caused a lot of shit.
Damn.
Holy damn, that was
And you're weird. And if you're that incapable of managing yourself online, get the fuck off the internet, stupid
hell. So
fucking weirdo.
Here's something too, guys. Look how fast all that happened.
Very fast.
I said what I
You
needed
told
to
your
say.
loyal people to fuck off, Ernie. What the hell? We don't understand why you did all this dumb shit.
Hold on, a woman that never can count money in the correct way. What do you mean?
Hey, you know what, Ernie? Fuck yourself. Are you serious?
Mama T,
you went on Katie. You went. You went on Katie's channel.
When I come back, I will destroy you and whatever tigers you think you have. How's that?
You don't.
When I get back, I will destroy you and whatever tigers you think you have. That's where this whole, again, all day, I'm showing you the pattern. I'm showing you the cycle. This is the cycle of control that he uses. And when all else fails, he's going to respond in anger, in violence, in threat. And if he's about to tell her in a minute she's going to lose her teeth, he's going to kick her teeth down her throat or some shit like that. When did Mama T say she was going to destroy you? This is the first time I have seen her say, you know what? I've invested all that I have. I've been taken for a fool. I'm walking away. I'm cutting my losses. I'm going to realize that fighting back is not what I want to do. I'm going to see every time that people have fought back. Mama T, a month ago, a couple weeks ago, with COVID, and I think Ross was there. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, exactly, Raylan. She said, I am trying to do better. I'm trying to be less reactive because she's not getting so spun out by who? Mr. Ernie. Every time you see Mama T jump to Ernie's defense, who put her up to that? Ernie. Who? And then what do? You leave Mama T holding the fucking bag. When Ernie needs money, who goes live and asks for it? Mama T. There's so much. I've seen it for so long. I've tried to tell her, what are you doing? A lot of us tried to tell her, what are you doing? And it wasn't the time for her to see it. Now that she sees it, she can't unsee it. And here we are. All she's doing is walking away. That's it. What's up, Full Green Light? What's up, everybody? She's walking away. And he says, I'll destroy you. Okay. Whatever.
What are you
don't scare me, Ernie.
You gonna have me?
Nobody wants to do anything to you.
Other people?
900 other people. You're ridiculous, Ernie.
How you worship the ground I walked on, and then all of a sudden he's your
When the fuck did I ever say that, Ernie?
Oh
Ernie.
Lord, let me pull my fucking feathers out of my ass, and I'll be able to talk more. Anyways, hold on a second.
Well, good, Ernie. Pull those pearls out your ass, and maybe you'll get the stick out of it too.
No, maybe you need to understand that you had those eagles and you just let it go. That shows me right there.
Oh my God, Ernie! Ernie, this isn't. Nobody was after your phone, Ernie.
Hey, Mama,
you did this to yourself.
Did it to myself. I'm glad. It's a fucking liberation for me. Hell, getting rid of
we're liberated too.
Idiots and
idiots.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God. Yeah,
Those idiots, Ernie.
All right. Hold on.
Oh my God.
I understand that Ernie, you did wrong when you just went and said that shit. Okay. That was wrong and rude, and that was not smart.
No. I got rid of a bunch of fucking people that I was just done with anyway. So
Ernie, shut
Why
the
would
fuck
you
up.
act
We
like that? That's
paid
wrong.
your fucking way, Ernie.
This
We
had to have been
picked you
brewing
up,
for a
Ernie.
while.
That's
had to have
wrong
been
what you just
brewing.
said, Ernie. That's
I got
stupid
rid
and
of dead
wrong.
weight. That's the fact. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I did the right thing.
The only dead weight is
Put
you,
a
Ernie.
1 in the
Shell.
chat if you think I did the
You're
right
the dead
thing
weight.
by getting
Ain't
rid of
Paul.
that fucked up looking non-flying eagle. Put a 1 in the chat,
Ernie,
people.
Oh,
Stop.
Ernie.
Ernie,
Gave
you're,
two different
you
things
look
for one.
stupid right now. Ernie, you look stupid right now. These women have had
Exactly.
your back forever. I don't care if there was a falling out. Don't say shit like that. You guys had a relationship for a long time, and regardless of if you can repair it or go your separate ways, you shouldn't talk shit like that. And neither should y'all, Mama T. Quit saying he's a don't talk shit about each other like that. You both look stupid. You can't just break up like that and then on Mad
There's got to
Day
be a
you're
way to
hugging
fix
out.
some of this. Don't you think there's a way to fix some of this if y'all took a break and maybe chilled on the other stuff? I mean, I feel like you're going past the point of no return so quickly.
No, it's already done.
Well, Ernie, don't be mean, and Mama T, don't be mean.
You
I'm not
did
being
it,
mean.
Ernie.
I'm just saying.
You did
I
it
don't
to
get it,
yourself.
Mama. I did it to myself. Did
Yes.
what?
You
What did I do?
listen.
You act like I
Listen.
did something terrible to myself. I'm fucking loving the peace. I don't
Oh
have
my
the
God.
fucking messenger
Good
going
luck,
ding 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 ding. I don't have that now. I have peace. What the fuck you talking about? Did it myself. Think about it. God dang. I don't
Women
have
that
to answer
got your
this
ass
was
are
a problem or that
fucking
was
over
just a
Ernie.
problem.
No, you think about it.
Cry.
Oh, we
Oh
got
my
somebody to add to the
Christ.
stage.
Ernie,
I'm adding
Ernie.
Constance too.
I'm gonna grab my popcorn and get down.
Oh,
Bye.
dear fucking God.
Constance always brings popcorn.
Bye, Katie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ernie, you broke people's hearts that supported you and picked you up off your face when you had nothing, Ernie.
You were very always there, it seems like,
And that's
all
just-
you.
And let me say this. As a creator, just going live, not talking to people personally, nothing like that. Nobody should be beholden to you. So if Renee Marie, and she absolutely did take advantage, but I feel like we're about to find out there was not the car situation. That was legit. She again was in a situation that there was no confusing that situation. Past that situation, I know we've all seen her knock her shit off. It took time. Again, a creator opening themselves up to have that group chat, to have that one-on-one relationship, it's gonna backfire. And people do try to buy you on here. People try to send you money to keep, their comments read or whatever. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on. A lot. Both creator, both sub. This situation is totally different. I've still never seen nothing like it, and I hope to never see it again. Because in all aspects of it, you're asking for trouble. But there is a shit ton of behind the scenes things that I'm not even aware of. And when that shit comes out, if it comes out, when it comes out, there's going to be more than anyone even imagined. Everybody. Yeah, no. All across the board. It's got to be all or nothing. It's got to be all or nothing. If you want, and this is my opinion, if you fuck up, if you get caught up, and a lot of creators, I can name 5 off the top of my head, have gotten caught up, whether it was cancer, whether it was fundraising, or both, whether it was tragedy, pimpery, whether it was whatever. It's like they get a money bug and they got to keep that money coming in. And if you play the wounded bird, you get money thrown at you like, and it becomes whatever. And that behavior always needs to be called out, especially when people are taking advantage. If you provide good content, people will send you money. Period. If you like my content, send me money. That's what we're here to do. But there's a big difference between grifting and getting tipped because you're providing good content. And those that take advantage, I will always say, no, that's not cool.
This is the fucking things those people get.
Ooh, I need to get my charger.
You go on somebody else's channel instead of being a man and doing it on your panel and telling me to fuck off. Are you serious? Throwing Lori and everybody else to the fucking what? For what? For why?
Yep.
Oh, all because you got upset and in your feelings, Ernie? Big fucking deal.
Who said anything about getting upset in the feelings? I ain't upset in my feelings, and I have not
Ernie,
been.
I've known you long. I've known you long enough to know that yesterday you were upset.
Upset? Was I upset? Hell yeah, I was upset. When I seen how what went down and I didn't know about it, yeah, hell
What
yeah, I
went
was
down?
upset.
The manufactured drama that you proposed, Ernie?
Hold on, man. Let me get back out here again. Okay, so what do you mean? What manufactured drama that I proposed? Manufactured.
Make another
okay.
coffee.
You know a lot about that manufacturing, don't you, Mama T? But tell me about it, because I don't know much about it.
Oh, you fucking liar. Go fucking stick your head.
In my opinion, it was a catalyst, but this was already coming. My take on this situation, this started way back when Tiger Lori and Mama T got close, because it was inevitable. If you think about the past, and if you take everything into, full view, you realize his fallout with Tina, his fallout with Alicia Turner. When, let's say, for instance, Alicia Turner started talking to Jimbo. Jimbo and Ernie know each other very well. It's inevitable that little by little truths come out. And then once you see something, you can't unsee it. And then you start to notice things. Then you start to see, this ain't right. This is bullshit. So in my opinion, that's when it started. But the catalyst for the explosion was, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't have the screenshot, nor have I asked from him, but if I'm not mistaken, the conversation went, I'm going to pay you back for the shirts when I get my first paycheck. Just remind me, something like that. Then Mama T reminding Ernie, because Ernie's on his live saying, I get my first paycheck in a couple days. So Mama T says, oh, okay, I'll remind you. Hey, I'm just reminding you. And I think that's how the message went. I think she showed it, something like that. Then he blew the fuck up, jumped on Katie's panel and said, fuck you. Fuck you, Mama T. So that's how it all came about.
Get up your ass, Ernie, because you're lying right now. Out your fucking ass, and you know it.
Lord, I must have hit
don't
some
have a
nerve
record.
or something like that. Nobody said you had a record. I don't even know what the hell. Who said a record? You see, that's where you're going to lose in the long run.
Lord.
But anyway,
Oh, Ernie,
you take
nobody's
Tigers
losing against you,
stroke
Ernie.
those spurs
Listen,
and you do whatever you want to do.
You did this to your damn self. And the next time you fall on your face and those women aren't there to kick your ass.
Yeah, in my opinion, it looked as if something was coming. There were little things that were popping off that I noticed before the main event.
That's up. Because I know what these women did for you. I know what they did. You think you're gonna? You think
and
you're
let me
gonna
tell you, and let me tell you what you did,
doing
Mama
it?
T.
No.
Let me tell you what you did, Mama T. I put it in my community.
I didn't do shit, Ernie. I didn't do shit, Ernie.
You ran with the first thing. You ran with the first thing.
You told me to fuck off, Ernie Shell. I listened.
You did do that.
That is good that you
Yes,
did
Leslie.
listen to that.
I was just
Here, hold
grabbing
on, just in
cord.
case you missed it. Fuck off, Mama T.
Fuck off, Ernie Shell. How about that?
All
Go
right,
fuck yourself.
loving it,
All the way
loving
up
it,
your ass
loving
with
it.
no fucking Vaseline, bitch.
Oh wow, that's a hard one there, Mama T. Coming from somebody who knows all about
Somebody
that.
who what? Who what? Who what, Ernie? Who what, Ernie?
I mean,
What you
do I
got to
do
say,
this
Ernie?
shit? I mean, I'm sitting
Can I
here
ask you one
thinking,
question in real
hold
quick?
on a
And
second,
I'll hop down?
I'm buying chocolate candy. Hold on a second.
Well, you can't afford it.
No, I can't afford nothing.
My question was, or my comment was, what are you gonna do now that you don't have all these ladies, like your new mods? Show ain't gonna be giving you their last $6 if they give you $6 at all. I seen the comments about how your mods gave you money to get where you're at now, even if it included their last pennies. And your new mods aren't gonna do that. Your new mods aren't gonna be screen shooting all over the world and taking all these notes and everything. I don't know what you're gonna do about that, but okay.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said. You might as well speak English if you want me to ever answer a question.
Everybody understood
Oh
me.
my God.
I don't understand you. You talking about all over the fucking world. Whatever. So, yeah. I'm having a blast with this. Cool deal. Look at these. That's what it is. It's freedom, I'm telling you.
Oh,
now here's the thing. Tell me
We're
about
adding someone.
Tell me about the ones in the tigers that I said, hey, I want nothing to do with these tigers here or there. I never said that. Mama T ran and got on live and said what she said.
Mama T didn't do shit. That's what you're not getting, Ernie.
Mama
T didn't do
T,
shit.
you didn't do shit, but I tell you what.
Oh, I didn't do shit. Okay, Ernie, stop with your games. I know them all. I know them all, Ernie. We know them all, Ernie. Stop it.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Stop with your games.
You know all my games?
We know all your games, Ernie. We've been around long.
That is the most idiot, repulsive, stupidity thing you have. Well, no, you've said a lot of stupid shit before, but you don't know what
Ernie,
the fuck
nobody
you're
can be
even
as stupid
talking
as
about.
you are. You have the most loyal people on YouTube, Ernie, and you threw them all away.
And I still do.
Clicks, views, and money? No, you don't. Who? Who's left, Ernie? Who's left, Ernie?
What do you mean? Who's
I'm
left?
getting info. So
Are you saying you took everybody, Mama T?
I didn't say I took anybody. They walked away on their own. It had nothing to do with me, Ernie.
Oh, they
That's
walked
what you're
away.
not getting.
Okay, they walked away. Mama T's happy. She's happy. She's finally a real fucking
Oh yeah,
leader.
I sound so fucking happy, don't I? I sound so fucking happy, don't I, Ernie?
I don't care if you're happy or not.
Mom, T, best decision.
Hi, Leslie. That's Leslie, right?
Best move you ever made, Mama T. Best move you've ever made since you've been on YouTube. Best move.
I say that.
Ernie, I've taken fucking punches for your ass.
So
okay.
what? And if more people would start speaking up about that piece of shit right there, a lot of things would be a lot smoother.
So I'm a piece of shit. That's what you're saying?
It didn't come out of my mouth.
No, it come out of somebody else's mouth. Who is that anyways, by the way?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
You know who that is, Ernie.
I really don't. Let me look.
You know who that is.
Leslie MFNB. Okay, I know who that is now.
Hey, Leslie.
So, keep going, everybody. Hell, I'm listening. I'm loving it. Keep going.
Look, Ernie. I'm not going to yell.
I'm
I'm not going to.
You already done enough, Mama. So you just calm down. You're all right.
I've already done enough. No, Ernie, you did enough.
What I do?
Say I'm building something. You get people
I'm
that
building
fucking
something
care
back
about you,
up from the
and then you
ground
step
and
all over them.
Who's I step on? I told Lori to take a
Everybody.
step back. I told Lori to take a step back. Tell me another one I did. So you all ran with it, and that's cool.
We ran with what, Ernie? You always say that some kind of saying.
This is another pattern, part of the pattern, where he'll do something real fucked up, and people will get hurt because these people have it in their minds that they're like a family with him. But these are very one-sided relationships. Now, these women around him are absolutely put that family feeling onto him, but it's very rare that he gives it back, for one. For two, the moment it's like he's testing the water. He's going to say something real fucked up, and then he'll say, this was a test. You don't test people that you love. You don't test your friends. You don't test people that have done everything for you to enable you, and they don't realize all along they're just enabling somebody to continue to do the fuck shit he's doing. And that's something they'll have to come to terms with. And I think it's going to take some time for them to realize they were part of the problem. We all were. I was in the same fucking spot not that long ago where I was enabling behavior. I was minimizing fucked up things that were happening. I was justifying really fucked up things. Well, they did it first. So walk away. When people act like that, just walk the fuck away. This is the internet. That's all this is. This is a fucking internet. Why are we going so far? Why are we calling the police? Why are we calling authorities? Why are we calling the FBI? Or if you have kids, CPS showing up. We've seen that happen. Why? Why on earth? Because it's a fear tactic to get people to comply. But you don't test the people that you're friends with. You don't. This is extreme tactics. These are manipulative tactics. These tactics are used to keep people in compliance. And this is not what anybody signed up for.
It's a game. It's not a game, Ernie.
You
So it's
ran
not
with
a
it,
thing.
Mama T. You ran with it.
It's not a sting, folks.
Oh, you ran with it, Mama T, for 3 years. 3 years, Ernie, we followed your ass into the fucking fire.
Okay.
We believed in
fire.
you.
You're in
We
fire.
believed in
Okay.
you.
Okay. Good deal.
Okay, good deal. You sound so fucking dumb right now, dude. I really want to smack you.
Well,
how I
when you
feel about it.
when you get those hairy feathers and fur, you come on and you smack me, okay? And I guarantee you, I'll knock the rest of those fucking meth teeth out of your fucking brains that
Oh,
you
shit.
got brains, and then we'll go from there. Yeah.
Now,
Protect the women and children at all costs.
yeah. I've been on the receiving end of many weird things and full-on threats. But I never thought I'd see the day where he did that to Mama T. So, White Rabbit, I know it took us a minute to get here. When you asked, what did Mama T do? Nothing. She sent Ernie a private message. Hey, you told me to remind you. That's how we got here.
Another thing I want to point out, he has a lot of energy to be sitting on a park bench a couple days later and can hardly move or talk.
Weird.
It is.
Weird. Okay, so I know I dropped Sarah's link. I'll drop it again. It always pops off on Sarah's pin. It always pops off on her fucking pin. Okay.
I don't know. But the truth is, I don't have the time, energy, or interest in even finding out. You know, everybody on here likes somebody that somebody else doesn't like, right? Facts of the matter. Everybody can tell you a horror story about a creator. Oh, I was so good to them and they did this to me and you just don't know them. Everybody's got a story like that. It ain't nothing new or special. Some stories we've heard, some we haven't. But it comes down to just being very particular in what you're falling for and who you giving money to. And if it's you that's giving the money, just give it with a free spirit and a free heart. If you're going to give it, don't give it and then turn around and try to complain about it. Come on now. Because once you give it away, it ain't your money no more. And that was this past winter. God put it on me.
But she legit just told Frankie, if you give Speakeasy $1 more, I'm going to take your rent. Okay, Rabbit, whatever.
I knew it was the right thing to do. He looks like, yeah, absolutely. You know, if that's what you felt like you needed to do and you did it, and boom, that's that.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah.
End of sentence.
Nicolina
Anything that comes after that's a
tried to go to Mama T, and Mama T told her to fuck off. So then Nicolina went to Ernie. It was weird.
relevant because once the money leaves your pocketbook, your Cash App, whatever, and ends up and lands to somebody else, if it's a donation, then it's theirs at that point. Oh no, it's grifting. Okay, you can call it whatever you want to. Everybody on here grifts. But really, it ain't even grifting. It's just people get on YouTube to make money. Some people are more colorful.
Okay, but there's a huge fucking difference between me getting up here and saying, guys, I have cancer, I'm dying, but also with my last breath, I'm going to save Summer Wells. Huge fucking difference between that and saying, hey, if y'all like my content, tip my ass. A big fucking difference, okay? A huge difference. So no, not everybody's grifters. When people tip me, they're entertained or providing something useful or whatever. Or they just fucking like me, so they send me money. But I will never get up on this panel and say, guys, I'm in need of something. I ain't here for that. If I need some, I'm going to go out in the world where I make money and make my money. I'm never going to come e-big or say, hey, guys, let's donate to this. Hey, guys, no. Or, hey, guys, it's Linus's birthday. Send me money. Or, hey, guys, I know I just got a settlement, but I also just lost a lot of money, too. And I'm going to come for you, and I'm going to get you. Oh, hey, by the way, it's Linus's birthday. If y'all want to send money, you know. And I'll put Linus in front of the camera to say hi to their fans. Sure. Or you know what? I want to redecorate Linus's bedroom. So I'm going to host a birthday party for Linus and y'all can donate. Yes, they did. Yeah, she was bawling for Ernie's life. Again, he's been dying since 2021. That I know of. I'm sure I could find more, but that's what I've got handy. So yeah, Rabbit, there's a huge difference in grifting and people tipping because they like your fucking content or them monetizing or memberships or whatever. Big difference.
About it. It's the way I look at it. But what do I know?
Yeah.
So if I decide to, send somebody buddy, then I do it. I'll tell you something else too. If you're going to do that, honestly, I would do it and never tell a soul. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're asking for t-shirt and hoodie money back.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this then. Did they send it through Cash App or PayPal or whatever? They can just ask for a refund, can't they? Because the last time I checked, let me just say this. And I like all y'all, but let me just tell you my opinion. When everybody signed up, everybody got on YouTube. Y'all never dreamed y'all'd end up and seeing all this craziness, right? Now everybody's addicted to it. We got to see it through. Fine. Understood. I'm the same way. But daggone. This ain't the complaint department. Right? This ain't like everybody's fight ain't your fight. Tim coming in with the grift money, $5 bill. Thank you, Tim.
Sure, Chica.
You get what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like, just, okay, there was somebody didn't get a t-shirt. Oh, the whole world's going to stop on its axis. I mean,
Yep.
Either ask for a refund through whatever way you purchased it, or just chalk it up to you got and hush about it, move on. Dave's Prime of the Pump with a $2 super chat. Do you understand what I'm getting at here? Sometimes you got to chalk it up and say, dang, I got. And then shut up about it. Consider it a lesson learned. Some people have valuable lessons, some.
Rabbits. Okay. Which chat? I'm telling you, I woke up and we were once again in backwards land. I thought if I woke up in backwards land and then woke up again in backwards land, that it would come the right way. So, White Rabbit was getting medical advice from Nicolina today. You know, Nicolina's a doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, wait a minute. Didn't White Rabbit turn around on all of us because we were with Nicolina, right? That makes sense. She wouldn't even say Nicolina's name. She says the dark passenger, right? Is that the name she calls Nicolina?
Yeah.
Now they're e-scissoring. Listen, that's why I said, listen, I'm going to stay independent. If I turn on your live and you're doing something entertaining, I'm going to pop in. If you need videos that I know I have, I will absolutely send them to you. But if it ain't a good time, I ain't going to be there. There's enough fucking tragedy and trauma, unfortunately, that I've chosen to cover now. So I need a mental break a lot from YouTube. This community, like a fucking match, it's done. It's over. Unless you want to jump back on the fucking merry-go-round and get another fucking spin. Because, yes, but no, you will never see me do that. Absolutely not. We have our own little personal thing that we do every year. And, you know, if there's personal things that I do off of YouTube all the time, if you're opening yourself up to that, something probably a grift. And that's a little scary to say that. Now, there's those cute little pet channels that, you know, absolutely, oh my God, we found this cute dog. I love animal channels. That's where I'm at. Yes, I promise we're going back to that. This is my one and done. I'm going to unprivate all my old content. And then I hope this community, I hope legitimately someone just lights a match and lets it burn. Because this is yet again, this is right where we started 3 years ago. And a year ago. And 2 years ago. And nope. These people all legitimately deserve each other.
They don't have to pay that much for it. But getting on here going on and 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 wishing death on people and freaking hoping somebody's sick and not having pity for people and just all this. Y'all worry about karma so much. If I was y'all, I'd be scared. As much karma as y'all believe in and all this horrible stuff y'all have wished upon. And I say y'all, I mean it just in general, right? If it lands in your lap and it looks like it belongs to you, then it's yours. Otherwise, just flick it off right to the floor. It ain't yours. But as much as y'all believe in that karma business, y'all need to be hiding under the bed. Because y'all said some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
But I just demonstrated to you guys, if she likes the person, the behavior's okay. But if she doesn't like the person, the behavior's not okay. So once again, she told Frankie, if you send Easy $1 more, I'm de-wrenching you. What are we doing here? That was 3 days ago, but this was yesterday, and she's on a whole different kick. It's, again, do not make the subs pay. If I pop on Ernie's and I see anybody in there, I would never look at you sideways. A lot of people are like me. They're going to pop in. If it's funny, they're going to stay. If it's not, they're probably going to be out. Don't sit there and tell people You need to be accountable for their actions. That's insanity. Again, who said it? Kel. Kel says, I can't see everything a fucking creator. No one can. And no one should be held to a standard. Blame Katie. That's something that's happened to me a lot too. Yes, you are, Midnight Baker. How dare you? I know, Brett, you get to, a lot of people say, well, not a lot of people, a certain group of people. How dare you support this? Who cares? Who cares if you support Rachel at this point? But know what you're dealing with. Why is that so hard to just say? Now she's saying that grifting is fine. Everyone grift. Do you see the slippery slope? It's got to be all or nothing. And remember, I should be able to say something to anybody. Hey, I didn't like this. I didn't care for this. Still love you. But, I'll be back when you're done doing this. That's a normal thing. I can't agree with everything you do. I cannot co-sign everything you do. Stop holding people to that standard when you yourself, Rabbit, clearly not able to live up to it. I don't think you're the one that should be giving life advice at all.
That's why I ain't doing that. Martin coming in with the $2.
Exactly.
Sometimes you get got. I know I got. Yeah, you know what you do? You say, well, damn.
Okay, Jay.
Got. What's the lesson here? Y'all think I ain't never got it got? I've got it got. Maybe not financially, but just, believing people are a certain way and then they're not. It happens all the time. There's a cost to everything.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Not sure how much I believe in that anymore with the karma thing. Yeah, I mean, it's, think about it. Like, the way I look at it is, look, there's good stuff that happens to bad people. So explain that one. Bad stuff happens to good people. Good stuff happens to good people. Good stuff happens to bad people. Bad stuff happens to good people. Bad stuff happens to bad people. It's just. Gypsy got my dono today. Did she from the other day? Did I send her a dono today? I don't think I did. I think I sent her something to get pizza with the other day. I don't know. But y'all get what I'm saying, though. Like, I'm not saying you don't have a right to be upset and aggravated if he's done something to you, it's made you mad. I'm not trying to say don't be upset. I get it. Be upset. I get upset at people for way less. But don't live there. Don't let it cause you to turn into an animal. Don't let it cause you to hope you see somebody sick or you're happy to see somebody that looks like they're in a bad way. That ain't good for you. That ain't good for you. Forget him. Forget everybody else. That's not healthy for you. You got to let that stuff go. Y'all, look, a lot of people come here with a lot of trauma and drama, crime, whatever y'all got. All these problems, right? All these bags of groceries y'all pack in here. They ain't a table big enough for them.
I would say this. If somebody is pulling on your heartstrings, it's probably bullshit. Honestly, that's the best thing I've figured out on this platform. If somebody is pulling on your heartstrings, I need you to fight for me or believe in me or whatever, they're probably grift. That's been about the one tried and true thing that I've figured out here. And I've made all the mistakes. All of them. Sometimes all at the same time. But shit, these people are fucking nuts. They make me feel sane as fuck. I'm telling you, backwards land. I can't even say it. It's got me so fucking shook. All the bullshit I've seen today got me so fucking shook, and I ain't even watched it all. I was just like, I've got to shut this off. I'm fucking losing my mind. I've got to be losing my mind. This cannot be what's happening.
It was like a family reunion.
Yeah. Exactly.
All the dysfunctional people.
Did you know? know, I did not know Jimbo and Nicolina started together. 'Cause I didn't know. 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 I didn't I did not know that until recently. And I'm like, do what? Was I not listening? Was I not paying attention? How did I not know this? I didn't know that. And everything makes so much sense now. Everything.
But now think about it. It's from McDonald's only. Check it. So y'all can't keep taking out on Ernie or anybody else just because somebody hurts you at some point.
Yeah, I didn't
You
know.
can't do that. I mean, you can technically, but I mean, what good's it really doing? It really ain't.
I
Nothing
knew
should live rent free in your head. No.
I knew that she said she used to troll him on Facebook, but I didn't put it all together. Like, I didn't. I didn't put it all together the way I have it together now. It's a mind fuck. It really is. And I think it starts and ends with that connection. And that's why I just walked the fuck away. There's nothing salvageable about this.
Oh, don't never let nobody steal your joy. If I get screwed over, I blame myself more than the person who screwed me over. Shame on me for trusting people may actually be. Yeah, I mean, you got to be cautious. That's why I don't make big chummy friendships with a whole lot of people. No, I done learned my lesson quickly.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you ain't going to teach me many times before it sticks. Some things takes longer than others, you know. I've seen him pull the T-shirt scam multiple times. Mag's the only one who ever said. Well, here's the thing: if everybody's, saying this scam and that scam, then what's to say for the people that keep getting scammed? That'd be their fault, wouldn't it? Kel's coming in with that grift money, $2. May as well join everyone. Can't beat them, join them. But you understand what I'm saying? Hey, my condolences to people's bank accounts if you've given huge amounts of cash.
And she just said the quiet part out loud. If you can't beat them, join them. I don't understand. I'm not. It's not that I dislike Rabbit. I don't get her, especially because she talks in circles, and from one minute she contradicts herself to the next. And following her lives are extremely difficult, which I feel like it shouldn't be. But because she contradicts herself from not only one day to the next, but from minute to the next, I can't. It's so hard to follow. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. It's mind blowing. And I think, again, that's where we need to keep our brains. They all started together because they have a symbiotic relationship. One cannot exist without the other. How many times have we seen Ernie say, okay, I have these clips. I'd have to put them out and put them together. But Nicolina will go live. Remember when she called Ernie in the hospital and said Ernie left AMA, which is against medical advice? But is that really what happened? Because from what I understand, people in the group were like, hey, we found Ernie. Don't tell, we're going to get him arrested. But instead, Nicolina jumps the gun and gives Ernie the heads up that they found his location, right? Do you think that's a coincidence? How many times, if you think back on your own, like I said, today I'll be unprivating all my Ernie videos and Nicolina videos and whoever else. How many times have we seen Nicolina or Jimbo bail Ernie out? And by that, I mean tip him off that somebody's coming for him. How many times? Every single time. Yeah. that they're on meth, except people that are on meth. Think about the people that she surrounded herself with. Simply said, who faked her death. Simply said also always used to tell me that Nicolina can verify everything I'm saying, and I didn't think, what's up, Cheshire? I didn't think to question it. Simply said was faking cancer and faked her death. There was multiple people like that were all close to this situation, right? They were the original crew. Fucking all of them turned out to be pathological liars, manipulative as fuck, and some of them scammers. Tamari simply said, now there's questions about River. I don't know what's true or not with that situation, but I'm leaving that shit alone because she's passed on. We have a huge problem, and it all starts with the beginning. That's why I think it's important to show it. I'm going to leave it out and walk the fuck away. I've encouraged people also to walk the fuck away and just try to deprogram yourself because something is very wrong here. And I'm not the only one that sees it.
No.
Yeah. He doesn't bring anything. I don't know. There's something going on. Yep. Correct. It's over and over and over again. They all cover for each other, give each other credibility. Yesterday's live was very telling, all fucking three of them, on the symbiotic relationship of Ernie, Jimbo, and today, Ernie, Jimbo, and Nicolina. They've all merged. They hate each other. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be in the same chat with somebody if they tried to destroy my life. Okay? Yes, Victory. That's the only common thread. It starts and ends with those three. And they'll get you coming and going. I mean, it's the perfect racket. Yes. It's the perfect racket. If you don't like Ernie, come over here. If you don't like Nicolina, come over here. Now they're all together. What do? Don't come over here. I'm out. But you get my point. Yeah. Exactly. And that's what I'm showing today. That was my whole live in a nutshell right there. It's the only thing left.
It's going to continue. And over and over and over.
People put their hands up, walk away.
Correct.
If you sit around to watch it, even me recording it, if I sit there to record it, I'm part of the problem even. I understand if you have a clip channel, but again, they become symbiotic relationships. It's necessary. It's necessary to document. I do believe that. But if somebody's doing that, let them do it and understand that they're doing it because they see something and they want to bring awareness to it. But instead, the person who's co-signing it, which is who we're watching, is tearing down the other one who's trying to bring awareness, trying to do anything they can do to get the shit to stop. Constance, in this instance, brings awareness to what Ernie is continuing to do.
Check out.
And for what? I gave that to her. I told her about the drama triangle. I said, Betty, that was when I first started my channel. I emailed Betty Washam and I told her about the drama triangle and how it goes from victim, to protector to bully. And it is a pattern of, the wounded bird. That would be Ernie in this instance. He plays the victim. And then he plays the protector. He's here to protect the women and the children, right? And when that doesn't work to keep people inside of his triangle, like Mama T, like Tiger Lori, he becomes the bully to keep them in the drama triangle. Oh, I missed what you said, Roz. But yeah. So, like I said, that's the whole reason that I wanted to show all of this today, and the entire reason I wanted to unprivate all my lives, because I'm not here to kick people while they're down. I've learned a lot. I've learned to soften my approach. I've learned not to instigate situations. There was a point in a time where I was intentionally inserting myself to get a reaction so I could clip it, because this was an internet shots fired gotcha moment, and I wanted to clip it and be the first to get it out because it was funny and it was fun. This stopped being fun 2 years ago. And why I stayed around, I don't know. I really don't.
Really real. And it's just getting worse.
Yep. Now we're in such a... I've heard a lot of things the last couple days. I know I was listening to Blame Katie's, and Jimbo has declared war on Blame Katie for what? I think people need to see when they're ready, digital missionists. People need to see it when they're ready. And until people are ready in their own time, they're not gonna, you could talk till you're blue in the face. But until they're ready to see it, they're not going to. And it takes way more time to build trust with somebody that's being manipulated, being scammed. Why? Because you're not the wounded bird. They're not going to run to you. They're not going to protect you. They're not going to cater to your every wish and whim and desire. You're not. You're a strong, independent person. So that's easy to say, oh, they don't have any sympathy. They don't have any empathy, and discredit you. And that's how it works out. Yeah, I did. I did. Yes, you have been here a long time. Absolutely. It's a mess, Chica. It's a mess. And again, go, wherever, do whatever. I don't think I've seen you get too far involved. You don't go fight people's battles. You don't go do all that stuff. And honestly, that's the perfect mindset for this place. Yeah, fuck them all. True. Absolutely. And let them have their damn tribe, because I don't want none of it. Yep. Absolutely. Many who are taken advantage of by sympathy predators do not understand the internet or social media. Yes, I didn't. It took me a while to figure it out. It took me a while. And still to this day, some of the stuff I'm just now putting together, like, oh, you don't need to do all that. Just, don't hyper focus. It's my personality. When I see something wrong, I like hyper focus the fuck out of it, and I'll be all over you like white on rice. That is just always been my personality. And it is kind of toxic. I'm not going to lie. Correct. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. Again, I don't have to watch. I have the power to log off and unplug. And I'm sure it was a test, and it was a this, and it was a that. Okay. I am needing glasses, but I'm too vain to wear them, but I'm far from blind. Yeah, exactly. You what?
So that was a good one. You're definitely stubborn.
Did you want to show anything else?
Nope. I mean, y'all can go over, I'm sure, and watch the rest of it. And
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
just
For real. Okay, like I said, if y'all believe all the shit, not y'all, but if people believe all the shit they really believe, then I am a fucking chupacabra, and it is true. And don't fucking deny me, okay? Exactly, Raylan. When you remove yourself, when you stop protecting everybody, fighting everybody's battles, being there to fight for everybody, being there to fix everything, you see everything wide open. And I think we've all been there. Correct. Correct. That's the crux of it. He is so far into active addiction, and all of us, in one way, shape, or another, even by covering him and just trying to bring awareness, we give him the ability to stay relevant. That is true. Facts. I only wear them when I can't see, and I turn my text stuff all the way. So some days it's just like, I don't know, I can't see it all. So I wear them only if I have to. All right, Joe, I'm going to end it. You did. You absolutely did. And I think you being there, sometimes you help pull people out of it because you're like, what are you doing? Again, if you're here for the right reasons, you can be questioned, you can be disagreed with, you can be talked to, and you should be able to do the same. You should be able to go places and be like, I don't agree with this. I see it this way. And not be shit all over. But even if you are shit all over, let it go. There's like serious real life issues and other really important issues. And if the moment we stop the petty fights with each other, yeah, we see everything for what it is. Stand in your fucking power. Take your power back. And walk away. If you believe a homeless man who's dying of leukemia for 2 years now, what does this shit say? I'm fucking dead over the screenshot. Speaking of health, I am slowly dying. Who knows? Maybe it's from all the government experiments my body has been subjected to, or could it be that special liquid I was soaked in? That matters not. I keep on fighting the good fight, which reminds me, what is really good? Maybe I will ask my publicist. Listen, just because I don't believe this does not mean I'm an asshole. It just means I have common sense. Okay?
all right. Y'all have a great weekend. Yep, Katie's going live next. Let's see.
All right. I will catch you all. Most of you at Blame Katie. Blame Katie or somebody if you want to. It's the special liquid I was soaked in. Listen, if y'all believe this shit, y'all better believe I'm a fucking chupacabra. Okay? I am a chupacabra. Bye, guys.